Yo, today is the big day. Today is a very big day. DSG is gonna be playing for a spot in VCT Challengers throughout this whole tournament. In order to qualify, you pretty much need seven. You need to win 7 series in a row. Just one more, but we're up against a really good team, so I'm a little nervous. Uh, our team's gonna be on after this stream. This game is nuts, by the way. Team Breakthrough versus the Nation going on right now. Absolutely nutty game. Both teams have such great players, and Wardell I've been watching, um, and Wardell have just been like going absolutely nuts. It's so close. It's tied 1-1. And it's like 10-9 right now. And every round comes down to one player. In the last 4 rounds I watched, it came down to one player. No Turek today. He's sick, unfortunately. But his spirit, I'm sure he's cheering us on.
Rifle picked up for one in Ordell. Only the knives and a smoke. No dash, no updraft.
Oh, that smoke is crazy. They're gonna try to go for a TP. Here comes the double swing. Stewie with a big kill. Thief with a spray. Gets nothing.
Oh, God, it's so close. It's so. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every round, it's one player. This matchup is so insane. And everyone knew it was gonna be a good game because players on both teams are like pros or ex-pros.
An insane number. 5 first deaths through 4 best of 3s. And now in this one, he has been untouchable, leading his team again. Still, more to play as team breakthrough.
Now let me switch to my other mic.
They don't really have too much credit. They've lost every single player almost every single time in these past 3 rounds.
How's this mic, chat? Is this mic better?
For the nation. A chance
that recon didn't spot Brax.
and a life to live.
Oh, Brax is swinging. Almost able to combo there with the paranoia. But it's just more intensity. It's just more pressure on a round that the nation cannot lose.
He shot darted at the wall. This is such a big round. If Breakthrough gets this, that means we're guaranteed to go OT minimum.
Look how slow this is. Not a single contact.
Like winning round number 12 is so important.
When have we ever seen this from
We're looking at a 5-man in B garage.
Tig off site. Just a lockdown here. The knife, the timing needs to come in now, and now Tig needs to.
Are they gonna push this?
Alone. This lockdown is so vulnerable.
Who has stairs for him? Brax is just holding behind the box. 5 seconds, 4 seconds.
What?
The lockdown going in. Another wide swing. The lockdown.
What?
Oh, what a drop! But even then, the nation only have one.
That makes they 5-man rush the killjoy out. I don't know about that one.
That uses it like a lamp to a moth.
An unbelievable scramble. An unbelievable scramble into that site.
I mean, they had 45 seconds left.
Stairs divert Sim's point of attack. I mean, if we have a replay, you'll see it, but Sim goes from going to stairs to help his team entry into working in a spot, and there's the replay. You'll see it here in a second. That smoke pushes Sim in towards Tig.
They tried to molly it, and then the Astra just gives her life to kill it.
Huge play coming out from the nation to give us 10 and to reset team breakthrough.
The nation.
No one towards mid. This is a big switch
Oh,
up.
I hope there's no OT because I want to get my game over with because I'm just like so nervous waiting for it.
Right? They spot the smoke. They spot at least the potential of someone able to lurk. Rossi goes away back into Cat. Doesn't spot Heaven. Where is Sim going with this?
Oh, how did he even get up there?
Oh, he's playing with the rest of his team.
Can he get it? Can he get it?
Not looking, not looking.
Oh, he got it.
Out and about, caught unaware.
Tig just playing the one way. There's no way that they're gonna be able to spot him, but the neural theft gets
Oh, the Cypher scan. But Wardell is nutty with the off.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
This
That
is
one
big.
neural theft shut it all down. The Nation had such a cheeky setup, and now it's 2. They have a Hunter's Fury. They might as well hold on to it for a more possible round. What's the lockdown at here for Brax?
DSG feels like my own team now. Yeah, chat. That's why you should buy our merch when it comes out. Oh,
For a little bit extra from Stewie.
Stewie.
Still
They could save for overtime.
an opportunity. Do they? I'm thinking they should, but they might just go for it. A little spray, a little half.
Yo, check that guy's PC.
And now they're clearing under heaven. He's so far away. It's a Hunter's Fury, but this is all it's gonna take.
Oh, the
How
post
long
plant.
is this?
What?
It's a trade back.
A counter?
Oh!
I've never seen a counter Sova out on a post plant.
Iconic way to go out.
What?
Tags 2 off of this
He
Hunter's
tags
Fury.
2.
The one Hunter's Fury tags 2 players, and that's what makes this possible. Stewie not able to trace it back.
Honestly,
They had
if
the
he
plan,
dodged,
had an
like if
idea.
Stewie dodged the
And
first
Brock
Sova
again
ult,
for another clutch.
I was doubting on whether or not they would even need it, but now we're going into the next team breakthrough. 1 round away from
no
Challengers.
timeout.
And Wardell, oh my goodness.
Oh, Wardell's down.
Is caught again. And Flyer.
Dude, they are
No
playing.
command.
These guys are playing for their lives out here.
4-on-4. Mid left open again. Just an alarm bot to watch. With this 5-man approach, a tidal wave coming through on the A site, ready to submerge these players. Tig in the back of sight. Rossi not too far off, has been excellent, but is he good enough? The nade not enough to slow, and there he goes.
Oh, Tay gets one, but gets flashed. TP's. Oh, dies to the util.
The Nation are down to 3. There's 1 over towards heaven. Make it 2 now. And they get the
2v4, 2v4. Rossi.
Rossi tapping away. Not
1v4.
And Thief might have just sealed it.
All right, Brax.
Through. A 1v4 for Braxton Swag Pierce. The
Oh,
game
he's gotta let them know where
the
they are.
information is taken in. It's almost inevitable now. Brax has to burst out of the smoke. Has to burst
The
out of
disrespect.
zone, but breakthrough.
Breakthrough qualifies for VCT Challengers. Holy.
And in such an
If you're a
iconic
Nation
way
fan,
to
it's still
close it,
fine. They're
who
still
is
lower
it?
bracket. They're still in
None
it.
other than Brock.
But they might have to
Multiple
go up
massive
against
1vx
Dark
clutches there on
Ratio
that
again,
map,
which
and
I
it's
think should be
enough to
fine,
push them
because
over the line. Team
Nation
Breakthrough,
dumpster
your
Dark
first team
Ratio last they met.
qualified to split 1 of Challengers.
Wow. A breakthrough, at least so far, we just hadn't seen a lot from them. They faced teams that were around the tier 2 region, right? That were at least more possible competition for them. In their first best of 3 against actual VCT opponents, Sully, they held on so strong. They looked veterans. They looked like veterans in the way that they were able to adjust at the end.
Yeah, I don't know about that first map, but the second, and third map were definitely enough for them. And Team Breakthrough, what a comeback! I mean, the morale from map 1
God
to
damn.
map 2, back to map 3 to keep
Crazy
things going
game,
to push us
actually.
over the line. I mean, it's a team full of resilient players, and Brock stars and heads all 5 of them. An exceptional player and comes alive in all 3. I mean, he's the one that's consistent through all 3 maps. Even in that 13-1, had moments where he made rounds winnable. And then Sim comes online in map 2 and continues that form in map 3. If this is a team breakthrough that continues that kind of stature into Challengers and into Split 1 where they're playing up against the invited teams, this is a team that is up for contention to actually contest against those invited teams.
Yeah,
I think
it's a
Nation
tough
is
run now for the
still
Nation.
very
We were
likely
saying
to make
earlier
it to
that this
qualifiers.
game was the biggest
To make the
opportunity for
Challengers.
these teams to move on.
They just went up against
That's
like an
crazy because
insanely
the
good
Nation,
team as
I
well.
feel like they faced some of the biggest competition.
Because
in this
Breakthrough
tournament
has
already
2
in
out of the
terms Dark
5
Ratio.
old Ghost
But now they have to
roster,
go back
and
down
Ghost
to
Gaming
losers.
was
They might
playing
have
at
to
tier
face
1
the
level for a
same
while.
team again. It's a high caliber.
So they were up against like
dangerous
really
down there in the
hard
lower bracket.
opponents.
Yeah, and there's still so much more Valorant to be played for them. And again, this was the best opportunity that both these teams had, and Breakthrough
And
takes that
Nation,
opportunity,
I
and
mean,
now they're headed
they have good players, but I think they
Challengers.
just
Now,
recently
there's still
started
more
practicing
Valorant to play with another
together.
best of 3
Like, they're
updates,
clouded,
things to a very
and I
quick
think they
break.
did
We'll be back
extremely
for the
well
final
for the
qualifier
short
match.
amount of time they had. Oh yeah, and that flyer guy was really good. Those you know your shit. I did so much research building my roster. I messaged 20 different pros. I actually messaged a proto as well. And Hazed. And they were all interested, but ultimately I realized it's just too hard for someone with zero experience to like actually build a team. So I just left it to Ocean to build it. Our opponents are Oxygen Esports. They're owned by the owner of the New England Patriots. So in an owner versus owner showdown, I think I definitely lose the net worth battle. But I'm just hoping my players are a little better.
Yo, check it out. Want to know if the price of those runners is too good to be true, or if I were?
Because if your team wins, do they qualify for VCT? No. Let me explain to you. This is the qualifier to qualify. If you qualify, you get to play in VCT Challengers. And if you do well, you qualify for the mid-season invitational. If you qualify for that, you get more points that allows you to qualify for the Challengers playoff. If you qualify for that and you do well, the top two teams qualify for Ascension. If you qualify for Ascension and you win the whole thing, then you qualify for VCT. Essentially, you need to win like 50 series, like almost in a row. So there's about 7 like of these big events you have to win to make it there. And sometimes I think, man, I should have just got started like last year or 2 years ago, because last year, if you win this, you're already part of VCT. Like last year, Challengers was VCT. And it's still VCT, but it's like one step below now. They have like a step above. Like they have the main VCT, and now they have VCT Challengers. But last year, VCT Challengers was VCT, you know? They actually separated into two. They have like a tier 1 and tier 2 system now. Join Sub Rosa? I think I might be calling other people, but if he wants to like get my thoughts for like 10 minutes, I'm totally down. I think you should have the Valorant Nerds Discord. But if he's okay with it, I'm totally like down to do a free game interview. I'm also too nervous, man. I'm too nervous. I'm too way too nervous. Nobody talk to me. Nobody talk to me. I'm nervous for my players. Gangsta is talking about how he's having heart palpitation in these games. Because I can understand why. You're playing like for such high stakes. In front of like a really big audience. Have you seen Tarek's video with Ocean and Mo? I saw Tarek show one Ocean video. So Ocean's our coach. It's the Flash A1. Not sure if you guys seen this.
Both of those guys just full on out. Yeah. What's up, Ray?
Wait, it's funny because some Rosa's in this clip.
Rosa carrying us. Feels fucking good. Watch it.
Now, I don't know too much about CSGO, but people say that clip is fucking hilarious because he threw the flash and flashed himself and said Flash A, as if that was the enemy team. I think he was supposed to throw a smoke.
Both of those guys just full on out. Yeah. What's up, Ray? Look at Sabrosa carrying us. Feels fucking good. Watch it.
Abus.
It's very cool, like learning. I'm getting Chinese ads because I'm in Taiwan right now. Not that I'm implying anything about, you know, the whole Chinese-Taiwan debate. It's more like they're speaking Chinese.
There's a clip, peek that shit. Oh, we love
Wait, Tarek used to stream with his shirt off?
Oh, we love that. We love that.
Oh, wait, he used to do montages or what? What is this?
First. 3 PK.
Sure, Evo.
No, Fountain.
I didn't see him.
It's this D McNiff guy.
Dude, Tarek is so different. He doesn't even talk to his chat. Do you guys know if 2 years ago anyone was even in Tarek's chat?
Nice.
Oh wow, so nice.
What the
Yes,
hell?
I'm shooting.
Yeah. My team is definitely very CSGO influence heavy. With Ocean being involved and Steel. Also with Fifth Laren helping manage some stuff. And Smix helping manage some stuff. It's like definitely have a lot of CSGO roots. Compared to these other teams. Like these other teams, they're like full on like Valorant Zoomers as well. So I'm hoping the old ways beat out the new way today. I'm nervous.
Guys, I lied. We actually have a winner's interview coming in just a second with Team Breakthrough. And the representative, the IGL for Team Breakthrough, and one of the key figures on that lineup is Flya.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh god. So Rosa's ready for the interview. I think. Let me see if he's in my Discord. Wait, is he not in this Discord? No, he's got to be, right? I mean, I know this is who's in this Discord? We got. I mean, Tarek's in here. Is he not in here? You have to join his call. Yeah. Okay, I'm sure we share. I'm gonna add him then. Sub Rosa. Is he not in the Valorant influencer server either? There's a shit ton of people. I mean, I'll probably just jump in for a little bit. I'm shy. Damn, he's not even. Oh, hey.
Hey, what's up?
I heard you prepared some interview questions for me.
Yeah, I came up with 2 questions, but I had to delete them because they're a little like too personal. So like I'm kind of just freestyling right now.
Okay. Well, I'm interested to see what you got. Go ahead.
How much do you pay them?
Okay, all right. Here's how we'll do it. I can't say it out loud, but you say a number, and I'll say if it's lower or high. You know, you say 2 numbers, and I'll say if it's lower or higher.
5,000?
Higher than that.
Wow, I would like to join Toast.
Like as our 6th man.
5.5? Can we 5.5?
Who would you replace? We already have 5 players though. Who are you replacing?
I'll take Exalt spot if possible.
Exalt. Okay, I'll make you a deal. If Exalt bottom frags today, you can have a spot.
Deal. Can I bring a +1? You know Dicey? Dicey, he plays for FaZe. He's very good.
Don't know him.
No. What about Tarek? Can I bring Tarek?
Tarek?
Yeah.
Do you know
Hey,
his?
nice to meet you. I'm Dicey from FaZe Clan.
Oh, hey. Nice to meet you. You play Valorant too?
Yeah, he plays sometimes Minecraft, sometimes. I have someone in my ear right now for the interview. He said, can you ask him if he's familiar with Shanks?
That's the guy who gets naked, right?
Yes. Yes, I think. Yeah, he does that sometimes.
Yeah. I've seen a few clips.
He's like, you say he's like an okay streamer, like just like, yeah, he's.
Yeah, no, he's pretty funny. I like his dance. I like it when he dances on the camera.
I like when he dances too.
Yeah, he should do that more.
Yeah, I've been working on the moves, but yeah, I don't like. Yeah, we don't. I can't. No coordination.
I seen you get sturdy, bro.
Wait, now that I think about it, I think I've seen Dicey before. Like I've been on your Twitter profile. Are you the guy who's married? Sorry, that's like the only takeaway I had. Is that you?
No, I'm not. Me married? No, I'm not married.
No, Dicey.
Oh.
Yo, yeah, what up?
Are you married?
Nah, that's my prom pictures.
Oh wow, you looked really good in
you
it.
like
Like
it,
you're all dressed up and shit. I thought like you were going to a wedding.
Nah, I went to prom that day. Was I dripped? Like 1 to 10. Like, do you think I like was sauced?
You were sauce, yes. Yes, sauce.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yo, if things goes wrong for me on FaZe Clan and like you guys are like looking, can I be on the list too?
How much are you charging?
I'll do it for free. I'm
I'll
exposing.
do it like yeah, like I wouldn't do it for free. I'll take like a Big Mac with like a chicken on the side with like a large fry and like an extra large Coke per month.
Alright.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
we
I'm
can work
in,
that
I'm
out.
in.
We can work that out. I'm sponsored by McDonald's, so you can get like
Wait,
unlimited
actually?
nuggets. Yeah.
Ashley?
Yeah.
Alright, what's your go-to meal then?
Fish fillet.
Wait, you're just like me. I love that. You use tartar sauce?
Yeah, no, I use tartar sauce. Yes. Thank you for asking that question.
I'm so sorry for my friend here. Um, I was meaning to ask you, if I made a team, could my team possibly scrim yours? I can't really pay them over 5,000. I'm not at that level yet. I'm trying to maybe scam them, say I will, but I won't. But is it possible that we scrim you guys?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we scrim like 6 hours a day, so I think we can fit you in somewhere.
6 hours a day.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Are you trying to start a team?
Thanks. I want to sign one because I don't want to play pro. It's I get very nervous. I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm just doing this content creation thing. It's cool. I like it more.
You like it more than being a pro player?
No, not really. I'm just forced to do it. I like money. Yeah.
Damn. The
Damn.
silence is loud, bro.
Damn. Yeah. So how was your day?
It's good. It's good. I'm a little nervous for the team because I'm kind of investing a lot of money into this, and if they don't make it, I I have to have a tough conversation with each of them, you know.
Oh.
And I'm not used to firing people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Who do you? I'm not gonna ask that. I was gonna say like who like is like the captain of the team. You would say.
Well, Steel's the loudest,
Oh.
so I assume he's the captain because he's talking a lot.
Yo, Toast.
Yeah.
I played with Still before. That was my teammate.
How was that?
Yeah, man, it was good. I mean, I think you signed a good IGL. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you guys, you probably qualify right here easily.
Was there any downsides playing with Steel?
Nah, he was great. Like, he enabled me to perform my greatest. Just things didn't work out in the end, and then I was next up on the chopping block, got cut, and moved on, man.
Did he choose
But I
to
fucking
put you?
waxed. Oh, yo, sorry, but I waxed Yasin in the first strike with your boy Still. First strike major champion when we 3-0'd Yasin over here.
I'm gonna be honest here. During the first strike, Toast, not to brag or anything, I was the MVP. My team kind of threw. But yeah, we did lose in final. But I did really good. Just not to add to my resume, but yeah, it wasn't my fault.
Are you trying to join my team, or are you trying to start your own team though?
Me, honestly, I'm just happy to be here. I'm back. I'm back. Do you guys happen to play Maple Story?
No.
Yeah, I play Maple Story, bro.
Yeah, I like Maple Story.
Yeah, I like Maple Story too. I like dressing up my characters.
Pretty cold this week outside.
It's like Nike Tech fleece weather.
Yeah. Got hotter towards the end of the week. When's the match starting?
I think they're doing some kind of winners interview first, and then it's gonna start. So like 20 minutes from now. You got any more questions?
No, I can't think of one right now. But honestly, I'm actually, I wish you the best of luck with this team.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm yeah, hoping we can make it. Hoping we can make it. Yeah.
What is the name? Is it DSG?
Yeah, it's DSG.
All right. I will be supporting. Watch partying.
Oh,
I'll
so
always.
you think we're gonna beat OXG? In your honest opinion, like
Wait, who's the
don't
team?
lie to
Who's the
me.
team? Okay.
Oxygen. It's got Scuba, Verno, Funi,
Yeah,
Mitch.
that's a pretty mid team. I think you
Yeah,
guys got it.
mid.
Yeah, I think you guys got
Listen,
this.
look, I think real talk, man. It's gonna come down to your player clear FPS. It's either he's dropping 30 and you guys bring it home, or you guys are you might lose. Cause you
Oh
know
man.
OXG have a lot of like players that are experienced, so it should be a
Does
close game. It depends on probably how your duelist goes, and then probably that's about
Yeah.
it. Probably if your duelist like plays crazy, get a lot of first blood, you're probably gonna win.
Yeah, when the duelist goes crazy, that's what happens usually.
Yeah, that's it.
all right?
Yeah. This is the game to qualify, right?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm excited for this. I usually only get excited for games if I place a bet on them. But
you-
since I would
did-
bet on your team, I don't think we can do that here. Because you would bet on your team too, so fuck.
Oh, you mean like betting between streamers, not like on a
Yeah.
website somewhere?
Yeah, I usually do 1 gifted or 2 gifted max, because the way my bank account is like set up, it's not like like
Yeah, you don't want to overdraw.
no,
Yeah.
it's not good. Yeah. So what do you think of Myth wanting a team too?
I think it's cool. I think he'll run into like a lot of challenges I did, which is like how do you imagine starting a team goes? It's not as simple as finding 5 guys and say, hey, just put my name in front of your name, because if those kids aren't on the contract and you guys are doing well, like they will get picked up by like all the good teams. We
No,
kind
I
of
thought about just me. I thought about just signing ranked players and just selling them to teams. Isn't like I thought it'd be like more like money. Like I just find like a ranked demon and I just sign him for like $500 a month and I sell him for 100K to
you
an
think
org when he like becomes good.
so. This rank demon is signing with you for $500 a month.
Yeah. I think I can scam them. No?
You probably could, because there's a lot of like kids that are really good and they don't know any better and they don't have agents yet.
Yeah,
So
it sounds really bad like that, but like $500 a month, you know, it's like let's say if I was to work at like a Best Buy, like how much are they making a month, like part-time job, you know, like a thousand or two a month. Well, like I'll pay that and then they don't have to work. And then I'll sell them for 100K. We're both winning. It's amazing.
are you gonna like host them or like bring them up or like promote them?
Yeah, I can help. Yeah, I can help. We'll do like a marketing team. I think I'll tell my mom she can be the manager and shit. We can like work like a family business. But I'm just trying to sell them to 100 Thieves, really, like Nate Shot. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Nate Shot. I'm selling him some
Yeah,
players.
like every time 100 Thieves loses one game, I hear they start buying players and like
Yeah,
benching
Nate Shot
their.
just buys everything, huh?
Yeah, he just buys everything until like
Yeah,
they qualify.
damn. Wait, the maps are picked?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the map pool of your team? Are those good maps for them?
All I know is it's really important to ban Icebox for us, because I'm not sure if you saw one game, but Steel was diffusing on the rope.
Oh yeah,
And
I've seen that.
yeah, you saw that,
I've
right?
seen that.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes. It was very confusing.
we
I know
never
what he
go
was
to
trying
Icebox.
to do though, like the glitch, the diffusing on the ropes, but there was no molly, so I'm confused on why he was doing that.
It was confusing for everyone. I think even for Steel as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's why we always ban Icebox since then.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna leave you to it. You can hit me up whenever if you want to do watch parties. I would love to support your team. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the questions I had for today.
Well, great talking to you, Sabrosa, and nice to meet you too, Dicey.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Oh wait,
Wait,
he's
no,
been
I
gone
can't
for
say
a
that.
while.
No.
All right.
Uh,
Expectations, Fox, as we head
That
into
felt
the
like
game
a fever
composition.
dream.
Looking at Disguise side, they're going to run this double controller where Steel's going to pick up the Astra. Ziff is now moving over to the KJ.
Wow.
And then for the side of Oxygen, it's again very similar composition. They're going to run a Sage instead, though.
Yeah, okay. So at least for the defensive side, you see, I mean both sides, you see so much attention on the defensive side, so much attention to the
All right, here we go.
early on. And the fact that there's no duelist, I mean, some of that util is kind of negated. I mean, just purely in the fact that a lot of it is for defending fast takes, and we're just not going to see that from either team. It's going to
Exalt
be pretty
on his
long and methodical in
signature
terms of most rounds.
Yeah,
KO.
like, especially with no
Like every
duelists,
time I
mean,
think
it's
KO,
kind of
I think
not
Exalt
necessarily
now.
traditional to Seal. We have seen no duelist comps come out from him, especially on that T1 roster where it was like I think Curry just sits.
So I also know
on
on
his
Pro,
Viper.
Clear
There's
doesn't
no
play
duelist
Jet.
comp.
He
But at least for them,
plays
I think
Viper.
Exalt and I think it was Clear moving away from their kind of like fragging roles. Exalt still on his initiator role where he does get so much impact. But Clear, he's playing controller over the Jet, which is kind of reminiscent of the way that Cloud9 had Leaf, where Leaf was playing Viper and KJ instead of Jet and Arrays, which we knew him to be. But Clear has been one of those kind of versatile players.
Please.
Posting up really good numbers.
Never had Valorant
Really,
matches been so
nobody knew beforehand.
stressful. Like even the pistol round, like
we
I'm
haven't
praying
really seen
to
too
God
many
we win.
star performances from Oxygen, but I mean,
Like when we
Disguised
lose
yesterday,
pistol, I'm
I
like game
think
over. It's
everyone
a
popped
go.
off at
It's
some
done.
point.
But
Exalt is on fire, Clear on fire, even though he's playing multiple
if
different
our
types of
team
agents.
wants to like
Gangsta,
have a
I mean,
chance in
I think
challengers,
you have
we
this
should
specific number, but he is one of the highest
be beating
KD
these
dips
teams
in the
pretty
entire
handedly,
tournament.
right?
Yeah, maybe outside of like his.
Like if the
ex-team,
goal
Scuba,
ultimately is
Oxygen,
Ascension,
of course, Brock over on Team Breakthrough. He's at a plus 76.
we shouldn't be
this
sweating
round.
games
So
like this, right?
there have been
But
some fraggers coming out from
we're just starting
Skies,
out. These
Oxygen,
players have been playing with each other
Skies
for
have been
just
at
a
Scuba
1
at
month,
plus
you know.
84 this event. So with the stakes set, and with both of these teams, two teams that I felt
They
like
haven't
a
had
lot
that
of
much
people,
time to
at least on
learn
Twitter, were
and
saying,
play.
These are the two teams that are
But
qualifying. Both are in a qualification match.
they did as
spot
much
in the
as they
upper
could.
bracket where there is a chance in the lower.
They
But
spent
similar
so
to
much
last
time
match, This is as
practicing.
good as it gets of an opportunity.
We're playing offense first.
Slow to begin, but it's going to be an empty A side, at least in
We got
theory.
3 heading
Three
A,
players in short, ready to
which
watch
is
this
nice
cross.
because they
There's
don't have
4
anyone on
Astro
A
elites in
just
here. They're
yet.
gonna have 3 stars to use. They're gonna have at least a cross to take, but Oxygen is gonna be.
Looks like they're
one
playing
big lead
retake
if
on
this goes
A.
down.
And a straight walk on Oxygen. We're prepared for some kind of fast mid split from the Skies.
Oh, bad timing.
Over his shoulder is gonna be good to find.
Oh no, it's over. No, we got this.
And he hasn't dropped a single
They
star.
don't know about the
He
rats.
himself for the retake, 3 stars to play
With the
with.
spike? Okay, Steel all the way in the back was looking for a bit of space. Could have potentially gotten a random one, but Clear.
Ooh, let's go
From the
Clear.
back, only able to get one, but now has control of short. Might fight against the Sage in action.
Come on, Clear.
Spots the slow orb from Pony.
That's right, you
Pony
better
goes
run
down.
from it. You need to run from Clear.
Guys, they're fighting so deep into the spawn of Oxygen again. Disguise are just trying everything that's cheeky to get some sort of advantage, but it's not happening. One-man advantage. Gangsta going down low, but doesn't die. Randy Savage coming in, gets headshotted. Gangsta with a cross, able to get one out of it, and the crossfire is good.
Clear versus Scuba.
1v3, 35 HP remaining. Needs a headshot onto Clear, but Clear gets the body shot,
You
and
can't
able
beat Clear.
to barely take Disguise through the pistol.
And the Skies slow walking their way into sight. Steel, you question it. He goes deep in towards spawn with the spike, but I think it's because of the fact there's no information. Where could these players be? Has to check. Wants a free pick.
I'm telling you, man, this kid
The Skies
is the
youth
Pinoy
boys
prodigy.
coming down to a one-on-one. Scuba and Mitch with a lovely snake bite and fade combination over towards Dugout. I mean, we're seeing little kind of nuances from both these sides in terms of the way they're going to play.
Yeah, this is a storyline here. Scuba used to play with Exalt, Zip, and Gangsta.
A team that has been so hot the past couple of months. It'd be great to find this like.
It's like playing against all your ex-teammates.
I think the Skies are again taking things slow as Steel loves to call. It's just gonna
Oh man, a 4-man A flank.
Playing this type of round really well. We're gonna see a lot of that.
Scuba was the best players of the Knights group.
A lot of that cautionary calling.
It's not always all skill. You can make an anime out of this shit.
No actual
The star player splitting off from the group and facing them in the finals.
He's not really gonna have much say. I think, for me at least, yesterday he was underwhelming in his performance. Had some good moments, but they come in kind of flashes and goes. And now
Scuba was the best player by far. Scuba and Ban were the two best players. It's okay. It's okay. You guys may think that, but I think Ziv, Gangsta, and Exalt are gonna show up.
And they're actually doing a good job. Oxygen trapping
Oh god, Scuba!
This is a lot of collateral damage if they're able to get them.
They're gonna try the defuse.
Say swear. Say swear he sticks it.
Oh, the Nano Swarm takes him away. He would have
Post plan, baby. Post plan. That's a pretty good eco for OXG though.
But almost had a chance to get the defuse. Disguise escape with 3 players, but did they invest any other rifles? It seems like it. Steel is down real low.
And McClear does pick up the Vandal, so I think things will be fine for the time being. Full bonus coming out from Disguise, as both Exalt and Steel will elect to use the Sheriffs. And now, here's Oxygen.
Yeah.
Setting up their default for this
Eco's a little messed up. Clear's on the Vandal though.
With these last 2 rounds of Disguise playing kind of exceptionally slow. This turret going out from mid for Zip to make this contact. This is how they're going to work this mid side, is early contact to see if anyone peeks out. I think it'll be a late work in as well, which seems to be the case from Gangsta.
Just gonna hold on to it though because it's disguised.
Oh, they know. They're calming that. Yo, Clears B long. I need help.
Smokes to at least maybe cover up some of this utility, but the KJ util 100% is gonna hit. The alarm bot hasn't even gone off yet, and they still use the Nano Swarm, and that is just perfect.
I really feel
pin Scuba.
This is an instance where Disguise.
Oh, Clear. He doesn't need eyes. Someone check him PC.
That's what I'm saying. They don't expect anything to be in towards that B link, so they kind of just rush through. Don't expect any.
Steal with the lurk. You can see the kill over on A.
Finds another free pick, and that's going to be the site given up. 3-on-4 retake.
Oh, gets a free gun. Economy, baby.
So it's 4 rifles in their hand of Disguise.
Yeah, reminder, we're looking at a round where we saw 2 SMGs and 2 pistols from Disguise.
God, Steel is so good at ratting.
It's a big round for them to get back into this game.
I don't know how he even shot that guy if he just walks up.
Here comes the actual approach. Randy Savage is on the front lines. They face on a bit of a crossfire, but this is even more cheeky. Steel around the corner, has a Nano Swarm in front of him to even use too. And even swings out to try to take Randy Savage. They have no idea where Gangsta is.
Yeah, save. Save those guns. Those guns are expensive. You don't want to lose them.
Safe way for them to make it on here. It's gonna be
you don't want to lose those guns. They cost money.
2 rifles saved up here for Oxygen, but man, Steel on his lurk again. Able to work and kind of
Steel on his rat arc.
As attention is drawn back towards it looked like, and Oxygen giving up the bonus to Disguise. We'll hold these 2 rifles, and we have the replay here at least. That Swarm popping off, and you can see, though. Oh, it's the Knight that catches 2 players.
Oh, what a shot!
Through. And yeah, that will put Oxygen with just 2 rifles. And
dude, when Steel is fragging, you know it's gonna be a good time.
On each site. And Disguise off to a steady start economically.
They're going to make the same approach that they've done pretty much for the first 3 rounds. They're really just chilling.
They're doing
Full default here. One person watching every angle on this map. This one's a bit different though. Double peek out towards B long. They're hearing all of this. But what is this from Oxygen? All of these players grouping up back over towards mid. Could be a bit of an early battle. They have to back out.
They're going to check
no
back
util, or I mean, no information.
Rifle clear B halls. The rest is to exit
Nice
now.
flash
Disguised
in.
onto site here. There are 2
Exalt
players in towards
entering as
lane. Neither have a
initiator.
rifle. I think it's between Mitch and Clear that have the both of them, and Mitch is kind of on an island over towards
Ziff
A,
on the
so
lurk.
full take here from Disguise in a 5-on-5 as Exalt tucks himself in back calls once the early contact.
Exalt's
Play
backing
post plant,
Oxygen
post plant,
because of this
baby.
cosmic divide. They can scale. They want to wait for this to drop and maybe just go
Clear
for
in the
one
hallway.
big swing here.
Come on, Clear.
The
Come on, Clear.
firewall does help them swing.
Challenge him.
Goes
Come
for
on.
cosmic
Do it.
divide. They're going for a
Oh,
triple
okay,
swing.
not all 3. Come on, that's
It
cheating.
works out. Scuba takes down Clear. There goes Exalt. There goes 3, 4 players.
Yeah, one at a time, man.
For Disguise, but they don't have line of sight. They don't have line of sight.
Just shoot the smoke. The smoke's evil. Shoot the smoke.
Fuse has gone down. Those Scuba tagging away behind the smoke. But that is just about it. Just a 1 kill back for Scuba. Mitch has to run away. 3 players survive for Disguised.
Mitch is going to walk away with a solo rifle. One of the players that lived alongside Scuba.
Save that gun.
Take it back here.
Save that gun. You're gonna need it.
And it's this slow
You're gonna need
style
that.
Oxygen aren't really abusing the space they're being given in the sense that they're not taking any space except for towards mid, and that gives Disguise opportunities to walk up and just essentially walk in a site. That's 3, 4 successful spike plants in a row, and 3 of them actually explode, which I feel like isn't too common of a theme, but now the rifle's back, and Pony takes C-Op out towards B long.
One-way Viper wall, and they're going to hold on. So there's no
Oh,
KD
Sage
this
op.
time.
Oh, you can't see.
There's only one in the middle of B, but it's a pretty good player to have. Pony.
Yeah,
All right,
no
Clear.
wall
I know he has an op.
towards B.
Oh, okay, that was a pretty good shot. You know, I'll give it to that guy. That was a.
To build up.
I didn't even see his cursor
Away on
flick.
this Sage. And now Disguise, yeah, the late exec back in towards mid. That one Prowler has drawn Mitch over towards here as well. And the focus
That's all right,
back from
because I
Oxygen.
built this team to have multiple carries.
Down towards mid. I don't think Steel wanted to reveal yet an Odin, so we just let the Prowler hit him.
And still very much information.
Steel's cooking. Cooking up a plan.
Get spotted. They have a double swing. It's a crossfire here.
All right, good
Extra
trade.
Smoke. Well done from Disguise. They've broken that apart, but they still have a 1v1 to deal with. Viper at the bottom.
And there's
Rotations come in, but what's
this
even the
Viper
option
spit.
here for Disguise? Where can they go?
Oxygen.
Oh, don't you worry. Steel's got something.
Because there's an
That's a
option
lot of
working with
utility.
Tony, but they're gonna try and exit in towards the B side. They've just smoked off that B link, that B connector in a spot, but no, they're walking in. They're walking in, and Randy Savage might be in for a nasty surprise. He deals with one, but 20
Surprise!
seconds left.
Go, 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 go. Guys, there's 15 seconds left. This is all part of. This is all part of Steel's plan. This is all part of Steel's plan.
Smoke, though. They have no idea exactly where he is. Maybe he could spray away, but it is going to be the plant.
Better get out there, 2v3, baby.
Players here. Do have the Viper spit, but don't know how much that could actually help
Getting
him.
aggressive.
We see your trail.
Look at this. Might be 2 picks here. Ziv
Gangsta!
Jason needs the ace. But Pony
Nice try, nice try.
away.
Huge eco damage. Huge eco damage. We
Insanely
take
close
it.
For this guys, as an ace would have taken them over for the 5th. But Pony's there.
Such a slow walk up again.
NT.
They're playing a very long mind game, putting pressure in parts of the map and drawing rotations. In this instance, he catches one out towards B link.
Oh.
But what a lovely shot from Pony. It's an instant mid re-aggression, right? We're seeing Disguise, and the way Steel likes to call is he puts early pressure on, but then he pulls away. Tries to manipulate the map with this kind of push and pull. And there's still rifles to play with, and Oxygen are the worst of it. Losing those 4 rounds in a row, they have to play with 2 judges here. And Scuba's gonna pop this ult here on B.
Scuba the knife. Nothing really. Still a lot of contact. There goes a 3-man push, but again, this has to be a little bit of a default. They still have Spike back over towards their spawn. Oxygen have a lot of eyes on this, but for good reason. Again, into the ulti. See, on the other side, these guys need to commit somewhere, though. Oxygen are getting a lot of ground right now.
And there's such a slight change in this Oxygen setup where they're stacking 4 and putting full reliance on the fact that Scuba finds everything. An alarm bot is all they have towards this B link, and now they've realized Disguise have pulled away now from the A site. Still, Steel is here on alert, and we've seen This team pivot instantly off of Seal's lurk. But they will walk out towards A.
Oh, no way we challenge a Viper in her pit, right?
So they don't know where they're walking, actually.
That Viper wall is in a good spot. Does actually force them to push in.
No way we challenge a Viper with Judge, right?
Shotgun only here for Scuba. Shotgun only, by the way. That is too intense. The rifle comes in. Mitch about to get swung on. You still have Scuba in the middle, and they're planting in the middle of Viper's pit, and it's perfect for the shotgun. Everyone down low, and Scuba in deep waters.
Guys, we should not challenge a Viper in her pit with the Judge.
It just works out for Oxygen. Unreal that the shotgun wades through the deep waters and gets those frags.
Guys, I don't know about that one, man.
How is he let, like, they get a kill, or he gets a kill.
They never.
I need to talk to the chef who cooked up this plan.
Is it just because, nah, let me plant? And Scuba just murking around in his Viper's pit is able to find 3 somehow. Again, I'm a little bewildered that Ziff goes, let me just plant after 2 of his teammates go down, but still, Disguise trying to late exec into B. I mean, they put so much util on him to try and force him into out of the position.
Calm it down, boys.
It's not enough. Disguise, still enough credits to buy in this round. And Oxygen,
Theo, what else you got for us?
starting to set the tempo. They're starting to take space back, and you can see it with an A-walk.
I think they heard that util too. I think the KJ util came a bit late. But even then, they're dealing with a whole lot of pressure. We saw this lurk last round. Didn't work out for any contact, but it did this time, and he goes down Steel. Down in A main, Disguised with a contact back over towards mid. The one-way takes them away. The KJ util is so prominent in this round. Gets
Mitch
the contact back.
Looking to use his Fatal as soon as contact is made, or as soon as he hears too much. Try and hold them back. There's a nanostorm there as well with a smoke on top. So a lot of delay util here available for Oxygen Esports. And it will be Mitch to reposition. What? They baited out, forcing them back even further.
3 out,
40
baby.
seconds left.
3 util.
And they're still
We take
trying to hit
those.
this A site.
Clear.
For another pick.
Clearing.
Inferno in the back.
4v4. Astros on
So
site.
much space
He's given a lot of space.
that
It's
they
enough
can
time
use
for
a Viper's
rotation.
pit. They can use this Viper's pit if they get on.
They won't. Oh, of course, Disguise can, right? But what's the shutdown here? Can there be any shutdown? There is a lockdown for them to be able to
baby.
retake. Wait, they're going to use it immediately. 20 seconds
You gonna
left.
killjoy
The
all
Viper's
us?
pit is going to stay up, and at least for a few seconds.
No, it's going down. It's going down for sure off of this.
They have to
Exalt.
back up. Scuba, good shot, but yeah, no, absolutely, it's going to go down. Cosmic Divide. Are they going to go for the defuse immediately? They have to rush through this wall. They have to wide swing. It is so difficult for them to get any pixels. Well done on the Cosmic. It's perfect for Oxygen to just take a third.
And
The
that
scuba
frag
guy's
on the
ruining my
Steelers
life.
kinda sets this in motion for Oxygen. Mitch is able to reposition and play.
Time out?
around
No,
Verno,
it's fine, it's fine. It's
sending
just the
that
ebb and flow of the game.
Nightfall to kind of delay. Again, give Verno an opportunity to poke and prod. And yeah, Oxygen.
Dude,
they're
it's the
starting to
scuba
figure
show
out the
right now.
gaps in this Disguise lineup with aggression over
He-
towards A main.
he's
Catch
got
Steel wants to play that lurk.
The
We'll
same
see
amount of kills
how
as
Steel
the
wants to
entire
address it.
team,
If
rest
Ocean
of the
wants to get a
team.
word in as he calls a tactical timeout.
Ooh, wow. The timing on this is actually great.
Let's talk. Let's
Disguised.
talk.
I don't really know what their economy is exactly looking like for the future. They've been getting all the momentum in the world. Disguised have been scared of that mid setup. Over on B, they haven't been clearing all their angles. I mean, just clearly, right? The Viper just sitting in one corner and nobody peeks them. Just seems like this is just a good time to mentally get things going.
Yeah, and Scuba, I think, is coming alive as well for this team. Comes in from Art in a really nice spot as well to catch any Art flank. And again, a key player for the side of Disguised, but wasn't enough. Wanted to go for a different angle, but gets shut down. So now for Oxygen, it's about keeping this momentum up and continue to hero build. Or apologies, I got the teams mixed up. Scuba on Oxygen comes in and catches a flank off. He's been having an exceptional game. Again, one of the top players in this event, plus 84. That's looked so good for Oxygen. Is sitting at 12 and 4. Again, 3 kills do come off the Judge in a Viper's pit of all things, but it's been enough to give his team sort of redemption in these last couple of rounds. After a sluggish start as well.
Oxygen, no contact back over in mid as per usual.
Oh, come on. Check
They
that.
give it
Check
up.
that,
But
baby.
what we usually see is that double back over
Oh,
towards
they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Come on,
walk up
clear.
to B, but doesn't look like.
Ooh.
Yeah, the play over.
A little
doesn't
whip.
Spot anyone. Look at the shift back. It's gonna be the crossfire. Mitch is here alongside Randy, but that big shot from Gangsta. Everyone's not swinging out. Look at the low HP. Randy Savage waiting for the.
We know you're there. We know you're there.
Comes in and the swing goes in right with
Exalt,
it.
that's the wall right in front of
These
you.
guys can do anything now.
Yeah, they did a kind of a switch up there, Oxygen, only leaving a single star there without the alarm bot. And they get punished because of it. Trying to set themselves up for Verno here with that turret and art, but he's not good enough to get more. Finds a second on the repeat. And I think that's plenty for now. I was hoping maybe he backs away and plays his life, but instead puts it in a 3v2 where the lockdown comes in and Scuba needs to make a move.
They're not planning? Yeah, thank you. I mean, the timer going in. This has to be quick
What?
wins, but Scuba did decide to fight it. Don't blame him.
Scuba down.
It does bring it
What
down
you guys
to
gonna do without
2v3
Scuba?
Once again, off the revive clear. Did Clear hear anything?
Steal, no.
Oh,
Steal.
Oh, Rat King,
Steals
baby.
there, taps them both.
And the switch up on this mid play.
Oh yeah, call that timeout.
Wow.
And I think Juvenile is really going to have
See,
a word
here's
about
the
this,
problem
and switch up
for
that
them.
mid lane
When they
area
call a
where instead of
timeout, it's
having
like
the
we
alarm
call a
bot
timeout because
traditionally,
we're
they
talking
decide,
as well.
We're just going to throw a Gravel and bank on the fact that
We're gonna
Mitch,
know they're
Randy
gonna be
Savage are
planning,
enough to
so
hold
we
this link, but it
outplan the
wasn't
plan
enough,
they're
really.
planning.
They get the isolated 1v1.
It's a free
on
timeout
Mitch,
for
and
it's like
Randy
we call the
Savage just forced
timeout.
out of position, solo ulted and flashed. And Oxygen, those 3 key rounds that they had, not necessarily gone to waste just yet. Disguised. Having a pretty clean first half, I'd say, on the attack. The steal method of calling, of going as slow as humanly possible into finding a pick and bursting on a site has worked exceptionally well against this Oxygen side. We're trying to adjust to their setups.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like any of these rounds where Oxygen are getting any sort of first contact. They're just not comfortable when that ends up happening. It's always the long game with Disguised, and it always leaves 1 or 2 players out of position. Yeah, they may be on the site where they want to be, but not in the position where they want to be, not in the angle where they want to be. It's just small things like that. It's gonna win you these games. Disguised, however, we haven't seen too much A action. It looks like we're finally getting it in a round where they don't
Yeah,
have
this
the
is
Cajun
part of
util
Steel's
there.
plan. We don't go A, and then guess what? We go
Player
A.
stacking down over here towards the B site, never mind. It will be, at least for now, Scuba shifting back over towards this art area, where I think he will be able to at least kind of support Verno in the sense that Verno won't have to worry about someone rushing down his art side, but he is playing back towards back spawn,
Guys on
back
the
site,
off again?
so
Oh, but Clear sneaking up
different look
long
again coming
B.
out. Oxygen electing to wall off B mid. Off of that A aggression and leave
Yo,
the
give me
KJ
Clear's
to the play
perspective.
over towards B, where it seems
What do you see, Clear?
Disguise now begin their
Clear.
shift. They have this
There's a
astral
guy
wall,
on the
wall
left. You
up
can
on.
wall bang him. He's on the
Clear
left.
tries to
Shoot that
push.
spot, Clear.
Randy Savage at the backside, Mitch. And look at this wall.
Clear.
I've seen
He's
this
on the left. Shoot
once
the
or
wall.
twice.
Shoot
Yeah,
the
no, and the turret
shoot the wall,
is
Clear.
at the perfect angle just before someone
scanned
is
him, we
able
scanned
to
him.
peek this player, but oh, they actually find him. They know he's here. Do they?
Oh, they clear it. They
Oh,
clear it.
You gotta be kidding me! Clear through the wall, dry takes down Mitch, and that's the sight. After Exalt takes down Randy. Okay, that's unfortunate, I guess. Oxygen
it.
with 3 though.
I'm
Instant
sure he.
5v3.
You know, I
Look
think
it out,
he
and
knew.
Verno up
Clear.
against-
Did you
Just
DC?
checking in Verno. That one kill gives him the chance. I don't know if he went AFK. I don't know if he GC'd, but that's an opportunity. And now a 3v2. And Seal miles away from the situation, miles out of this fight. And Seal doing anything he can to delay. Spots 1 in the long angle, spots 1 in the smoke. Knows he's on the spike, knows he's got the clutch. Steel!
Holy Steel!
Unbelievable play. Spamming
When you were
every
bot fragging
single
every
star to
scrim,
give him a
I was
chance,
having
and he's
doubts,
got
man.
3.
I'll be honest, I was really
We
worried.
talk about the redemption arc. We saw redemption arc within 5 seconds. This man was far and away from sight.
never
Had
should have
no
doubted you.
chance to put in an impact in this 1v3. He finally shows up and immediately takes down all 3. Steel looking for redemption, making his way back into tier 1, but he's got his team back in the game.
And in a round that'll reset Oxygen. Put him on a very, very light buy. Again, don't know what happened with Clear. All I know is Seal
But he's
comes up
gotten.
big.
He's got like such strong mental because he's been here
Back to
before.
usual antics, slow,
Like all these
methodical.
Zoomer
Verno,
kids,
though,
they're so
again,
nervous
key to
playing
taking
in this
space.
tournament. Like, oh my
Something that
god.
they've been adapting,
But
switching up
Steel,
this mid setup
he's cold, man.
with now 2 players there to wait instead. No wall, no alarm bot, no Gravwell.
Concealment.
Disguise.
His hands are rock steady.
So
He is not
adjustments
nervous
kind
at
of
all.
are nullified in the sense that they're not finding that early impact that they want. And it forces these early setups to just be changed instantly as soon as Disguise make a move.
That's so cheeky. Randy getting distracted by the other angle. As we finally get into a bit of a take, Disguise had
No.
4 of their players close up into B.
Flash through. Oh, wait, you shoot it! Wait, you shoot it!
Yeah, I would thought those clear, those close angles would have done something, but they do nothing. The pistols only get 1.
And I think now Oxygen, now that you come out of this with your full buy, it's a big take of, do we want to try and get aggressive with this guys? And yeah, in the sense that they've been taking A main control, but it feels at least right now that Disguise are being unpunished for this slow style. And in the past, the way we've seen this get countered, especially Steel's calling in particular, is play aggressive, and eventually Steel will have to call and adapt and say, okay, we need to sit back and watch for the aggression. We can't try and manipulate the map as we have been.
This guy's trying
I think
to
he's just going to be looking for
either get a gun or die to bomb.
Certainly needs to go down here. If he goes down, he does get the cost of the 5, but they're not going to give it to him. So no ultimate for Verno. But now with the rifles back in their hand, it will be up to Oxygen to say, okay, we need to adjust here and now.
The gun's back. Oxygen. I mean, they lose out in this round. Their second half momentum is already sniffed, right?
And it's
8-3. It could be 9-3.
And it's not too far off where they can get 7-5. But this is the round that is crucial to that success.
They got to do it.
This is a
Gonna be
big round.
fast, though.
If we get
It's a
this,
big
the
adjustment
eco
back
is
over
fried.
towards mid. At least it was. They were playing the fade up close, but they're gonna adjust for something big back over towards A main instead.
The timeout we
Deep
called
Star
was huge.
might be Deep
Ever
Prowler.
since
They're going
then,
back for the
like
similar
changes have
setup
been
with this
really good.
Poison Orb, Nanostorm, and Alarm Bot, and allow Scuba to play off of this impact, or play off of that contact. And I think Pony is posted up with an AWP in the back, and I don't know if that catches. It does actually catch.
Nice, nice,
Randy
nice.
Savage, you had that util. So B split is coming through, and Scuba has it all to do.
What's up, Scuba? Oh shit, there's the guy with the big gun.
Pony shifting around and gets traded out by Gangsta. The side has been taken.
Res up as well, so we're back to a 5-on-5. Randy looking for the kill.
Wait,
Not
he
enough
lived?
bullets and zip.
Holy, they didn't get him. They didn't get him.
Gets his
I
team
can't
out,
believe
gets
it.
Out, leaving Oxygen.
He was getting
3
res in
versus
full
5.
view and he didn't
Might
get
just
killed.
have to save as well.
Oh,
you mentioned
God.
the economy. Not a lot to work with after this loss.
Oh,
Steal
Steel.
already catching Verno. This rat man just sneaking around is able to find another.
Save your guns. Save your guns. Get out of here.
Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. One more round to go in the half. What can they actually do with it? What do they actually have? I mean, they've switched things up so many times. We had a 5-man peak of mid at one point. Did nothing. 3 different times we saw aggression back over towards A main. Nothing. All of the one-off things Oxygen have tried have not been working, and they haven't been pressuring
Oh, wait, we just
Disguise
lost
to
two.
change their push and pull play style.
That's right. We got guns.
Gangsta,
Guns,
yeah.
baby.
Disguise, I mean, that's a fast pop off the KO ultimate. I think
They have
recognize the
Viper
weak
ult,
point is
Astra
Steven area.
ult.
However
We
many
just have
times
Fade
Oxygen
ult
want to
with
adjust,
potential
I
for
think they've
Viper
only
ult.
had really one successful hold in B-Link, and nothing is working. It's a big exploit here that Disguise are looking to utilize, and in this last round, we were
Couple
looking
of them
at, for a
on
second,
Bulldog,
3
one on the
judges.
Judge.
Scuba going to the
Light
Bulldog
armor
instead,
Vandal.
even though his success was off a Judge and his Viper spin on B.
There. No
Doesn't
charges.
use it instantly. And an
Alright,
early
guys.
hunt was gonna
Guys,
pull
remember,
already.
we don't push the
Player
Viper.
back towards B-Link.
They got a little info before pulling out the
Not
pick.
again. No, they
So
learned.
much
We called the
impact
timeout.
here towards mid from Disguise,
And we
now
figured out the
Oxygen
last
has
thing
just
they would
3 players
expect
here. A hunt
is for
came out as
us
well
to
check.
push the Viper.
And it's just been
Go,
a
go,
clean
get him,
walk-up.
get him.
Now they know exactly what Scuba is and
And the
where that
ball is
power's
gone.
going to get him, and it forces him out.
Wow, Viper's pit is gonna go down. Surely.
They'll never
There's no way
expect
that
us
he
to
can
push
get
it
back
twice.
into the site if someone actually gets that back haul across, and indeed they will. Once they pull up a smoke, it's done. It's dropped. There goes the cross, though. It's going to be 5v5 for Oxygen, so not exactly out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, Steel, fuck that smoke up.
It's about fighting in backside here for Disguise. They don't want this wall to go up. They don't want either Sage.
Oh, let's go! Taking out Scuba. That's a big impact
Any
frag.
chance they can get into sight is key here. And Disguise have the advantage.
Yeah, yes. Let's go,
That's a little bit of
Steel.
util taken away, but
Get them
still a lot
nervous.
more to do. Four
Get them
players
nervous.
come in, but they're all coming in from the same angles. 2 coming in from main, 2 coming in from spawn. Exalt with a cross once again, getting up a big one. Clear.
Clear, baby.
Still
Which side of the wall are you gonna be in? Get your gun now. It's a gunfight. Try to cast magic in the middle of a
Well
gunfight.
done from Clear.
Let's go, Clear.
Great post-plant decision from Disguise. They know the Cosmic Divide is going to come in no matter what. And so what they do is they get aggressive in towards the back instead. They allow it so that, okay, we get to a post-plant and we're playing from long. There's not going to be a Cosmic Divide stopping us. We won't have to run through a wall. So they get aggressive, deny any chance that that Cosmic Divide has any impact. And this has been disguised all over this map. This slow style calling has caught Oxygen off guard. And now on the defensive side, where they have a chance to close things
Precise
out. It starts
gameplay,
again
Excel.
with that
I like
pistol
that
round.
shit.
Disguise, they're playing confident. I think you can see it as well, the way that they're taking these fights.
It all started with that timeout, too. Good momentum shift back for Disguised. And this could just continue.
The aggro
Big
push up.
coming out.
Guys, watch out.
From
There's
A
2
main.
guys
We
behind a
already saw
box.
that enough from Oxygen, but it's just pistols.
Oh.
Should see a little bit more.
Steel, look
caution
out!
from
They're sending the
Steel.
whole
He does
team.
Get the first contact, but he has no idea that it's 3. Could come out of nowhere. Big pick coming out from B, but it's just the one contact. It's just the one lurker, and I think they've already spotted the spike. Big rotation.
They're
from
trying to
Disguised.
kill Steel.
It's up close. He has the right click. Nanostorm doesn't have
Can he
any.
go
Alright,
through?
And
meanwhile.
Oxygen don't cancel. This is an instance where
Oh,
you
Mitch
need to
beats
get out.
the turret
And already
1v1,
Exalt
but
has
can't
exploited
beat
one player
Exalt.
towards mid. 5 on
The
3.
better robot. He
And then
beats the
around that,
small
you kind
robot,
of
but not the big
desperately
robot.
need- You're slowed to a halt, and Exalt is watching this mid rotate. Already knows there's one there.
They're committing a few rotates, but it's just to keep
Oh, no way
map
you guys are
even.
pushing Steel and Ziff.
Oxygen after cutting noise, though. They have made it an even 3v3, but a little bit of utility, too. This isn't exactly impossible.
Suction!
Go! The grab will is so good. Pulls in the 2. Gangsta with a couple
Oh,
right clicks.
God,
Able to get
Ziff is a
some
little
damage,
too
but
short.
Wasn't exactly the kill he wanted. It's only one player left here on
He's
A.
alive, he's alive,
And they're
he's
getting
alive.
whack-a-moled on top of the wall. Ziff going down to 20 HP.
You guys gotta plant the bomb. You guys gotta plant the bomb.
They can't get the plant down. Oxygen. No.
Let's go, Exalt.
Couldn't get the
Good
plant
clutch.
down in default. Couldn't get the plant down in backside. Disguise, they survive.
Yeah, not knowing where those 2 players are gonna hurt you. You have to kind of similar to what we saw Steel do in that pistol round in the first half. Is he got aggressive in towards Flowers, needed to get that information, and that's what Oxygen were doing. Didn't find anything. They only got punished for it instead. And Clear has been playing exceptionally well.
Hell yeah, he has.
17 and 7. He has been one of the highlights.
Ocean
standout
personally
players and made Oxygen kind of
scouted this man. He's like, I need this guy on the
most
team.
instances, especially on that attacking side, the way he's able to work the map. And now he's been trusted solo on the B site where, you know, as a rookie player and under the IGL and leadership of Steel
Damn,
and the
nice shot.
potential of Ocean, he's going to be a player that blossoms extremely well. And he's been playing calm.
Oh, there's 2
playing very
guys
well.
lit. Sneeze on him. Sneeze on these fools.
Back at him this round. Oxygen are making something out of it, even though it's just pistols.
2
They
guys
did get the
that
plant down.
like
And
5 health
Nanostorm was
each.
Set up in the middle of the site. Didn't actually get anything either. A lot of control towards the
Calm
backside.
that, calm
I
that
think
shit.
they know it. The Vipers taking
He's foul.
their
Kill him with the
sweet,
dog
sweet
at this
time,
point.
Making their way out, but Exalt alongside Clear still take
Oh,
the
let's go.
backside completely. 3 players survive at the end.
They gotta
Yeah, we're
call a
focusing up
timeout.
on economy,
Oxygen,
but
call a
let's just focus
timeout.
up on the round. One
My
more round for
team needs
Disguised,
to have
and
a
it's reset
discussion,
for Oxygen. It's 12-3.
but we're not gonna use our timeout. So you guys use your timeout.
And they walk away with Clear's rifle, who has been soloing this B site, but I think instead it's going to be Exalt who plays back here towards B Link, and it will be Clear once more entrusted to solo. He's got a much more
No timeout,
aggressive
wow.
wall and a walkout wall as well for B Link. So he's going to look for this fight, And he has a wall set up so that his team later on can walk out through it. That's Oxygen, who
I'll find you.
playing a little further back, and Disguise taking that very early peek towards mid, spotting nothing towards the
bonus
mid
these
lane
kids.
side on the attacking side. Now Oxygen, who had no space, are going to be forced to re-clear.
Oh, these guys are staying in
util, though.
East spawn.
Which is good.
Guys, it's been 30
Just a bit
seconds.
more
The
that
bombs
they
ain't gonna
they have no
plant themselves.
idea about this mid situation, about that alarm bot situation.
40
So
seconds. You guys are
fast, clear,
still
just
at
that
the
one
spawn.
avenue. Here on the front side, it's tough for Ziff. Ziff does have the turret to at least pick up the nanoswarm in front of him.
50 seconds. Still at spawn, kids. Come on.
What is the idea here for Oxygen? They're
That's
looking
what
for
I'm saying,
contacts,
Mr.
but they're just gonna
Caster.
relegate themselves back over towards B.
The Disguise Prowler out from Steel.
Oh, you guys want to
Now
go
take
into
that space.
clear?
Apologies, Haunt. But there's no shift just yet here from Disguise. It comes down to, again, clear to kind of anchor this site. The wall goes up. Smoke up
playing
as well as they
retake.
try and peek on.
Okay, where you going?
Expecting now this
Here,
to be hit
kill him.
as a third player in
Why are you
rotation.
leaving?
And they're on the wall here, Oxygen. And it's a fast pop that they're going to go for.
Yeah, the toxins are going to be gone in an instant. It's getting cleared up now.
Watch out.
Good
Exalt's
grab.
coming.
Still going to be that plant. Nothing else
He's gonna
stopping
peek.
him.
Is he
Exalt
gonna
wants
peek?
to swing.
Nah, he's
There's
gonna
15
retake.
seconds left,
Don't
but
peek,
it's not
Exalt.
gonna
There's like
happen.
5 guys
It's a
looking at
full
you.
5v5 with control of holes, but they know it. They've left Exalt into
Clear.
that position. But there goes clear. There's only one person in the middle of the site that could be able to fight here. The Prowler didn't spot him. The Prowler didn't spot him. Pony, he could go absolutely massive here. Waiting for a couple of players to swing both from behind. There's smoke, and indeed he gets two. And Pony just continues to farm.
Damn.
Nobody spots Pony, and Pony spots all of them.
Sneaky spot by the
4 of
Sage.
11
Well done.
Oxygen, or at least making a step towards getting
We got
back
2
into
guns
this game.
though. 2 guns on a
Hero play
bonus.
there
We take
from
it.
Pony. Keeps them in this game entirely. Like you said, Prowler doesn't clear here. And he finds 2 through a smoke, and now knowing where the last 2 players are, to spin on back. Pony with a massive 3K, really to keep Oxygen back in this game. And now Disguised, who on even footing here with Oxygen, I would say even with a lesser buy, 3 sets of light shield, has switched their
It's tough, but
setup.
They should have full util off of that. A lot more pressure back over towards mid, but it's just because it's the Fade instead.
Knife out towards Long is going to give clear this space. He's gotten aggressive. 2 players here to battle.
Oh.
Lovely flash, and he is tucked. What?
Oh.
No way he gets one.
Oh, we got one. We
Clear
take it.
doesn't use the orb to escape. Tried to fight for another 1v1, but
I like the confidence,
there.
Clear. You got yours. You got yours.
Still have Steel on the other side of the map, going for a lurk. Exalt's the only one here, at least from what they seem from the haunt.
You will
But Oxygen.
my ally.
Oh, nice.
This is the Steel special.
Careful.
Now we can get 6 kills.
Slower, deeper walkout. Double stars placed already. And Steel already here in rotation. 4 players. They've all leaned over towards A, but there's 40 seconds left. And I think if the timing is right here, there's an opportunity for them to find the A site completely open.
We know you're there. We know
Now
you're
we're
there,
thinking about the
guys.
30, and I think that time, that ability to
Are you
work it
sure you
out
want to push
has
this?
dwindled down. And now they have to commit to the hit.
Wow.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I meant the Steel special. Of course, it's not actually Steel, but it's the exact same play. But even then, not making any contact. Everyone is here for Disguise. They could just spray away.
Shoot
and
the
indeed
smoke.
they're doing
Just
that.
shoot the
They're
smoke.
taking
Kill the
down
smoke.
spike.
The smoke
They're
is
trying to
evil.
spray through the wall, but they're finally going to be able to get that plant easily. Exalt.
Blast them.
Peek, though, and the wall goes down, and Scuba is gone. Rotation's coming in deep, but they have to delay for it. Midge is able to get the big kill. Do they know where Randy Savage is? Randy's in a weird angle and has to reload too. Good job delaying. Great job delaying. Their teammate could come in on time, but Steel finally comes
Dude,
out.
this
Inferno
looks Steel.
gets spotted.
Steel is trying
Whoever
so
got that
hard,
180
man.
Might have just saved the round there for Disguised as they get the 12th.
Match point.
And it's that early rotate.
Steel's
that
playing out of his
4-player cleanup.
mind.
Apologies. Movement back towards that B side. After clearing out both Art, mid, and A main, I mean, yeah, Verno's on a very late lurk, but it's not impactful in this instance where Disguise have all the info and are aware as to what the hit is, where the hit is
We
coming
have
through
ult.
onto.
OXJ on Eco.
Clear. Viper spit online. We saw him maybe tempted to use it as Oxygen only have 1 ultimate. Viper spit themselves, but for the side of Disguise, it's a null command as well. Oh my god, they're using mid. A clog up towards mid that actually works all the way in towards B lane.
Oh wow, I've never seen that smoke, but that
Well,
Viper
now,
all before. It
no
hits
chance
the
at least
other
over
door.
towards mid. No chance for a split. But nobody here on A. What?
And they're expecting
What?
a mid play.
Yeah, they were fully banking on it. Even though they have the Viper's Pit, they dedicate the A player to it.
Ooh, let's go Zip. Let's go Zip. That's bomb, baby.
Zip, however, getting 2 big kills. The Viper's Pit does
Zip
go
is
up.
such a good
They're still
sentinel.
looking for Scuba.
One thing I noticed about these
This
games
could be
is that
good
Zip
for
is
Disguised
super.
too.
He's so
Disguised
reliable on
still
defense.
Have the KO ulti too.
Like I know he's not the flashiest
And
player,
it's up to Scuba. Playing around this Viper
but in
spin,
these
I mean,
games,
he really
like
doesn't have much
I
to
feel
work with.
very
He's
safe
in
whenever
the
Zip
back,
is like.
flash on through and Mitch to try and stay alive. They're
Guys.
doing damage and they've done enough here. Mitch in a 1v2.
Let's go,
Doesn't
gangsta.
have the angle, and that's disguised. Viper spit up, but it wasn't enough.
One
They
more.
take the map 13-4.
One more.
Defenders win.
It was tough at the very beginning. Oxygen started to get wind in their sails, and the instant that DisguisedToast grouped themselves together, started playing down to their team essentially, or playing up to them, who knows, they ended up dominating. We only saw 1 round since that timeout. It's been immaculate for Disguise. What a start here on Pearl.
Yeah, and it has been kind of the steal show, right? Slow rounds of the attack and really methodical defensive plays working that mid side. I mean, this Viper spin, I think, in this last round, I don't know how I feel about it. I think in this last round, behind it, but I don't know how I feel about it. I'm interested in the words of thoughts behind it, but it works out. But in the coach, in the words, taking the map 13-4, looking strong here on Pearl as we head into the second map where it's a little bit stronger for them.
Yeah, a little bit, but we'll be able to see that right after the break. But before we go over towards the break, we wanted to give a big thank you to one of our sponsors over at eBay. You can't win the game without the gear, can't you? So get exactly what you need from eBay. Ladies and gentlemen, go to pks.gg
MG Madman, thank you for the 5
eBay
sub.
to find out more on what eBay has to offer for you. Whether, of course, the holiday season is over and you're trying to get an exchange or you're trying to get an upgrade for your setup, use eBay, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with the break, of course. Map number 2 will be live.
To some, this is nothing more than cardboard.
Those game explain the Ascension format.
These are precious metals, rare gems. A full set it took 15 years to complete. Low pop rookies.
Have this.
The stage is set for Tier 2 Valorant. Stage is set for Tier 2 Valorant. Are you ready? Challengers League will have 6 components: 2 qualifiers, 2 splits, a mid-season invitational, and the Challengers playoffs. Entrance into the league starts with the open qualifier.
This is where we are. This is what it takes to make VCT. This is step number 1 we're at. It's a long, long journey. We're at the very, very start of this whole thing.
And last chance qualifier. The first qualifier starts early January. 256 teams will compete over the 5-day span. When 32 teams remain, the bracket will convert to a double elimination best of 3 bracket. 2 teams will earn a spot in Challengers League from the winner's side and wrap up with 2 teams qualifying from the lower bracket. The last chance qualifier will run at the end of January and will have the same format as the first open qualifier. This time around, only 1 team from the upper and 1 team from the lower bracket will qualify. 6 teams have earned a spot through qualifiers, and 6 teams have been directly invited to form the Challengers League. The Challenger teams will begin their season early February in Split 1. Both splits will have the 12 teams divided into 2 groups of 6. Split 2 will have the groups reseeded and drawn based on the league points generated in Split 1 and the mid-season invitational. In both splits, groups will run in a round-robin format with a BO3 match weekly over a 5-week span. At the end of each split, groups will be combined, standings are determined, and challenger points awarded. The mid-season invitational lives between the splits. The top 8 teams at the end of Split 1 will be invited to compete for the opportunity to earn more challenger points. Only the top 4 teams in the mid-season invitational will earn the advantage of more challenger points and giving themselves an added chance to qualify for challenger playoffs. Before we can talk about the playoffs, let's explain challenger points further. Challenger points are earned and accumulated through each split, and the mid-season invitational, with Split 2 having a slight increase in points awarded. After all the points are tallied, we'll have the final Challenger standings to determine which 8 teams will fight it out in the Challenger playoffs. The playoffs will run from late May to early June in an 8-team best-of-3 double elimination bracket. The top 2 teams from the playoffs earn a berth to the Ascension tournament and look to win the ultimate prize, a spot in the International League. For more information, follow Nights Arena on Twitter and join the Discord for it.
That's one spot. You work your ass off, you beat over like 200 teams. You have to win like 50 series just to make it to the Ascension tournament, and you're playing against the best teams in North America, and there's only one spot. And we start at the beginning, at the very, very beginning. And this team was built like a month ago. Yeah, it's all of America. Like North America, South America. It's 2 spots for North Americans to go to Ascension. 1 spot from Ascension. Right? So. And we're just at step 1, man. People always say like, oh, I'm going to try and play an Ascension. They can't say that. Ascension is like 6 months away. You're playing in Challengers. This is step 1. Oh, God.
Early June in an 8-team best.
Nothing ended up coming to fruition from that one spot. There was just a lot of individual moments and individual spots that just kept running back and back and back again for Oxygen, and they just couldn't fix them.
Yeah, and I feel like going into the second map, it will be up to Oxygen to make these adjustments around this slow style, because there's not much of a stylistic difference between maps when it comes to Steel's calling. From what we've seen when he was on 100 feeds, when he was on T1, we know he likes to play slow. And how are Oxygen going to adapt around that and essentially exploit the space? Because there were times in those 4 rounds that they did win, it was them taking space on the defensive side in areas where Steel was lurking, punishing Steel on those lurks, and giving them big 4v5 advantages where they have a good conversion rate. They're able to win these 4v5s or these 5v4 advantages. But when you are playing to Steel style and you're not kind of exploiting and abusing that space that he's willing to give you in these slow styles where it's him watching one extremity or it's someone else watching one extremity, if you're not finding those first bloods and willing to get aggressive, he will take you for your money, and he will exploit that slow style as much as he can.
And I mean, Disguised, I mean, that slow style might come into effect again on Ascent, and I want to say it will. Yeah, they do.
No,
have
it
a
will.
jet.
It will. It's Steel. We know he's gonna call it slow. He always calls slow.
Yeah, and it ended up working a lot on their attacking side, because if I'm not mistaken right now, their attacking side win rate is like 70%, and they ended up destroying NSIC on it. If I'm not mistaken, it was 10-2 in their attacking half. So, okay, right, whatever. That pressure on the attacking side is going to be there, but Oxygen, we still could have seen some sort of backup from them on their attacking side. Ascent gives them a lot more of those opportunities, or at least a lot more opportunities for some 50-50 type trades, but is that still enough for them to be able to take a map like Ascent? Is that enough for them to kind of take that same mentality from Pearl and take it onto Ascent?
Look, I know you're talking about Ascent being a 50-50 map, and yeah, the agents, right, they have a jet. Maybe they play a little bit faster, I think, for at least the side of Disguise, but 50-50s are non-existent when you are up against a team that is methodical and manipulating the map. And I think that's what Steel does really, really well, is that he's able to put pressure on one part of the map, understands what kind of shift that does based on his players in mid, his player in B main. He knows, okay, this player has moved. Okay, what contact
always
has
an
been made there?
intention.
He knows what's going on, and so these 50-50s, you're funneling into the way Steel wants to play. So I'm looking for these guys, right? They have Mitch on the breach, it looks like. They have Verno on the Sova. We want to see Pony get into spots where he can control one core part of the map, and then it's up to the rest of his team to judge. Scuba, phenomenal sight anchor on the controller. We're looking for Pony to work the other side of the map and remove space from this Steel kind of calling.
Yeah, of course, we need it, right? But what about some of the players like Scuba, who could be able to lurk? I want to see a little bit more.
Gangster on Sova. Gangster's
More of that
like
success, because we saw a lot of attempts.
Sova
of it
is
on
Gangster's
Pearl, a lot of
comfort pick.
mid-contact from their attacking side.
Jet
and
is
nothing, right? No sort
Clear's
of
comfort
opportunity
pick.
whatsoever for them to get into that. I
And
don't know if, of course,
I think
Disguised
all my
is going
players
to
are on the comfort
avoid
pick
any
for
sort
this
of
one.
1v1 contacts early. But on a map like Ascent, where mid is very open and B is very, it's very tempting for you to get into that 1v1, for you to get into
Almost
that
everyone's
lead.
playing
I'm just
like
wondering
the
how
agents
far
they want.
Disguised are actually going to want to go with those.
Yeah, and I think that for
It's just
Disguise,
Steel. What's
okay,
Steel's
how
comfort
do we
pick?
avoid Pony, who's now on this Jet, right? Because you're talking about mid being open, and that's where the opposite
And
shine. Pony on the defensive side.
I see Steel
I
on
mean, both of these
controller
players,
very
both,
often.
Clear and Pony rarely pick
Killjoy.
up in the attack, and now that Pony is on the defensive side, it's
I
does
think
Clear go for.
Steel's
by the
been
way,
doing
has an
really good
under
on
5%
controller, though.
attacking op pick. Does he elect to pick up the op a little bit more?
Steel's
frequently? Does
comfort
he
pick is
try
the
and
rat
challenge
agent.
Pony in these instances? But with a slow style, I mean, the op doesn't really work with that pick. So you need Clear to take space and kind of be someone on the other side of the map that Steel is working to give him and feed him that info with his aggressive style and his ability to get in and get out and get frags.
Wait,
We need
we're playing
at least that
attack
step up,
first
because
again?
we saw a lot of shutdown.
Why aren't we playing
of the
defense
duelists. We
first?
saw a lot of shutdown from Disguised.
How does it
They
work?
can do it. This sort of comp
Am I
has faltered
confused?
against
Are we
Disguised,
attacking
but Oxygen,
first
they
twice?
need a second fresh breath. It's going to be a full takeover towards A to start map 2.
And the redemption of Steel.
Oh.
From 100 Thieves to T1, now to Disguised
People.
Toast.
Oh, the players pick. So we chose to start
Fast
attack.
take, and that's what you want.
That's
Only to get
interesting.
aggressive, looking for this info. He hears a lot. He knows there's a lot, and he's going to go down to the end. Maybe overextends. No one there to support him.
We got ourselves a
That's what
Zoomer
Disguised are
jet.
looking for. That aggression. Again, I told you, they'd sit back and just wait for you.
I'm sure he's going to think about that in the next few rounds, but we'll see that attempt again. We'll see the Jet peeking out again.
No, I'm talking about the first map, chat.
He's 5-on-4.
The first map,
so clean, especially with the first blood.
we attacked first, right?
An 83%.
That means we
conversion
picked
rate.
first.
And they cut noise.
First map we chose to attack
Completely
first.
cut noise
Oh,
on this A
interesting.
hit.
I mean, I'm just a solo queue player. I
Mitch
always pick defense first for
towards
confidence.
Cat, looking for anyone on the late lurk, particularly I imagine Steel as he comes back to throw these smokes out.
Let's go, clear.
And out they
Entry.
go, Clear to take first contact.
Hey,
on the
hey,
site.
who shot
There
that?
to stop him.
Shock dart.
And that's Disguise getting the site for free. Even with Steel going down, they've taken the site control. And in this pistol round, if they can maintain on-site control, this one
Steel
should
got
be
caught
theirs.
being a rat.
Rotation's coming in a bit late too. They don't get that full
Looks like it's
information
gonna
that
be
they
a
wanted out of heaven. They don't actually know
push
how
from
many players are
heaven
coming out.
and
It's
one from door.
3. All water falling out. Still have one over towards Cat. Could be able to burst.
Clear,
out.
baby. It's clear, baby.
But this is Clear.
It's clear, baby.
Getting 3. All headshots for Clear. And all too easy for Disguise. They open up the second match.
You guys are gonna
Again,
know his
a
name.
man that you will
guys
know
are gonna
by the
know his
end
name.
of this match. Clear. If you haven't watched him yet on any of their side streams or when he was on the mainstream, take note of him now. A true star in the making, and he's under some of the best mentorship in North America. Ocean, who fostered
Clear
a rookie
chose
Knights
to
lineup
join DSG.
into qualifying towards the group stage. Steel, who has fostered generations of North
tier
American
one,
talent.
a tier 1 org was interested in
And now
Clear,
Disguise, taking
but
a
he
step
said he was committed to
closer
playing
that
with
challenger
DSG.
spot. Don't want to solidify it just yet. But still, it seems Oxygen do not have a response for the way this has gone, for this slow style of Steel's calling.
What sort of questions are they asking themselves here? 3 players, 4 players on the A side, and not a single contact anywhere. I don't think they hear anything over towards B. They don't hear the turret back over towards mid. We might get something here from Exalt. That knife could be massive, and indeed, it's actually not. That was pretty close. Randy Savage.
Watch
back
out,
up
there's a
on
rat.
the Jet.
Come out,
He
rat.
get info on one, and they had no idea that that was the KJ. Here comes the push.
Whoa, where did that jet come from? What the heck? Spray
Always
his
his
gun.
lurk and Ziff. Not too far behind. It's Scuba. Verno left alone. Verno, who again, massive in yesterday's best of 3, has been quiet from the first map.
I watched you. I'm
Hoping he lights up in the
what's
second. As Scuba
what's he doing?
left alone in this 1 versus 4. And I think for Scuba, yeah, a lot of expectations on him. 21 kills in that last map. Has always been a top performer when he was on Knights. Has been consistently good on Oxygen. I think we're looking at him to kind of be a key factor again for Oxygen Esports. He was key in that last map.
Ah,
they lost 13
Shorty with the
points,
smoke.
Still had Scuba on 21 kills. So, looking to see what he can do. He's going to want to go down to the spike here. As Disguised, 4 players staying alive, so it's 4 weapons carried over into the next. Almost a full bonus. As it was Steel the only one to go down, but I imagine he's just going to go down to a pistol. So 2-0 start for Disguised. As Scuba goes down to the spike, and things are cooking up. As the bonus for Disguised. And we'll see if they want to go for a fast play. I imagine not.
What you said is a common theme, by the way. Scuba getting top frags on maps that they lose. The last map that they ended up losing was 3 rounds ago, and it was against 99 strength. And the one map that they ended up losing, ironically, Ascent, you had Scuba with 3-4 kills above everyone. So, I mean, Disguised have a few threats to deal with, surely on that Oxygen side, but this is finally the round where they come out.
It's a little bit faster here from Disguise as well. Oxygen kind of know the stakes. This is the round where things kind of peel away from you if you're not able to win it, especially on the bonus.
Alright, bonus. Do it clear. Jump up on 2. Checks it.
Dashing into the site, wants to get aggressive. Scuba good to find the first pick, but there might be a trade as Mitch. Bullets
Don't try and take on Clear. Try and challenge him.
Threat. Scuba out of the mix.
Yeah,
we own this generator.
Working out perfectly for Clear, and now there's 3 players there. This is such a good off angle. It's just a one and done, right? But in a 4v4, need any advantage that you can get. He's just easily dropped down. Oh, but this Aladrone doesn't spot him. This is good.
Zip holding
There's
the
no
flank.
smoke to remove this late
going
look
down.
towards A main. And Clear up top is going to take the turret. Contact actually does get stunned.
No way he got stunned.
Drop.
He got stunned from that. No, down into sight. He goes down. The trades go galore. Exalt now in 1v2. No,
Ooh,
in
good
1v2.
trades.
He ends up taking down
Bonus,
Exalt, but he
baby.
still has
Bonus.
Zip for the insurance policy. But wow, that fault line almost did it all.
Yeah, this is a
That's
great
Zip,
round
man.
Disguised. A little bit of a quicker
So
take
reliable.
off the bonus. I stand corrected. They did want to go fast. And it's Clear, who does a great job of recognizing, okay, we lose a player out front. There's no one on the A site. Let me get into heaven and try and exploit any gaps in this retake. And he finds Scuba. Again, a heavy hitter, removes the smoke sprayer and gives Randy Savage, or apologies, Ziff, the ability to play an A main uncovered. And Ziff there for the final kill. 3-0 start as Disguised. Winning out their bonus. And Oxygen. Scuba, a switch up in their setup, alone on the A site. As these 3 players who had pushed A are now pushing towards B.
Oh, wait. They were reading this push out. They know something. Oh my god. How did they know?
Getting an orb. Pony's gone.
They knew they were going to try something B
It was a big mission for
garage.
Oxygen, so it'll be kind of awkward to see if they actually rotate from this and how they do it.
Who's the big brain IGL predicting all of this?
They actually commit this null command. Trying to remove any possibilities of any KJ util here, but Disguised. Full site take, and Ziff, good to clean up these lurks. He's the one lurking instead of Steel this time around, and so tucked into the logs, Steel, 5-on-3 is Oxygen. Looking for any possible damage.
The one way from
Steel.
Steel.
Catch just the edge of Randy Savage.
Nice one way. That smokes. Man, these util usage are impeccable. Except for when Exalt flashed himself, I think, there. No, he didn't flash himself. It was just to turn away.
Steel. Up close here with a shorty now.
Don't do it. Oh!
Up against a judge of all things.
Shorty versus judge fight.
Nice
Oh.
blind, and he baits him out. Baits him out nicely. There you go, Steel. Easy does it. A flawless round looks like here for DisguisedToast Esports. I wonder if that'll be their name in the future. DisguisedToast Esports.
No, the name is DSG.
Disguised.
I'm not gonna put my own
I
name
like
in the
DSG,
title.
though. Disguised. Unless you want to get like the full brand in.
I want I want an LLC from him, a patent, copyright infringement, intellectual property of DisguisedToast Esports.
I mean, they don't even have a logo. They still have the stick figures, which I honestly think they should keep.
I think their logo is literally just his Twitch profile, but Disguised. We'll have
No,
their
it's
full buyback.
it's the line drawing.
Pony.
Oh,
Picks up
Pony with the
opposite
op.
round, and this time is, I mean, he picks it up more frequently here on the defense, but that's a great way to counter him, the turret. Forcing him off the angle. Now it's slower from Disguised. They want to see what Oxygen have, and another switch up in their
A little more to the right. A little more to the left. A little more to the right now. No, he's there. Steel, you trust your brain.
There to help him get out.
Oh, Steel's got an angle. He's got cheeky angle.
No sort of util for them to play around, but this is again just Disguised playing with the timing again of Oxygen.
Got them
Just with
nervous.
one peek too.
No mid control is going to keep some of these
Oxygen,
players.
they look lost. They don't know where they're gonna hit.
Only 2 players here.
Steel's cooking, man. He is cooking.
No early rotates, banking on the fact that, well, Randy Savage is good enough here with Scuba to hold it down. He has an extra star available, which he has now dropped. A gravel set up there for Door. Randy Savage to just stay alive in the back. A Scuba up top, the high-low swing.
All right, Clear jumps in. What's up? What's up? Oh,
and here comes the dash.
that's what's
Clears
up.
up front. They pull up.
Oh,
And
but
Steel's already
Steel's
there
up
with the
there.
TP. Good stuff onto Randy Savage.
Just so fast into this site, Disguised.
Oh,
And the
I
Oxygen,
saw.
no time
Let's
to react.
go,
A
baby.
quiet walk-up. No Q into this hit.
10 seconds
Ziff
left.
guarding the rear.
And Oxygen left.
Making sure
wondering
nothing
where
gets
they went
in.
Wrong. Another full buy round.
My God.
Puts a waste. The op will be saved. Same thing with Mitch's Vandal. But a 5-0 start for Disguised. And yeah, similar to that first map, this is where things kind of feel like they start to pull away from them. A dominant start for Disguised. Again, spearheaded by Clear as he continues to enter into sites. And Oxygen have been nowhere to be seen.
Oh no, you can't.
Jeez, and it just keeps getting
You
worse.
can't do that, man. You
They're
can't
trying to
do
help the op as
that.
Well, Pony's just gonna have to hold in this back site.
Is someone here with an op? Yes, yes.
Okay. At least one thing, but they just need to hold on to the op. They
Maybe
need.
not even. Maybe not
Oh
even.
God.
Oh, Steel. Okay. Pony, cheeky, but Steel was already incredibly low.
Timeout. Call that timeout.
Timeout in
A
other.
timeout for them, but it's a timeout for us,
Okay,
baby.
timeout. I mean, surely they couldn't time it any earlier. But this is really when the game starts to slip out of their hands. It's 5-0.
A timeout
One
for
more
them
round,
is a timeout for
6-0.
us.
Surely you don't have money enough for the 7. I mean, every single one of these rounds, Sully, that DisguisedToast, where this team are expected to win, they take it so cleanly.
And I think for a map that a lot of people consider defensive-sided, this is an Oxygen Esports kind of
I'm gonna join
disaster in my eyes.
my friend's call for a little bit.
It's like 5-0, but they like
But they
lose a
live
lot of
on
members
the
every
Hello,
time.
friends.
Boss man! Hey!
Hey! Young man here.
Honestly, this
Hey.
game drops. You guys just want to play video games now?
Yeah, we can move on.
5-0 lead on a Ascent offense. Yikes.
It's not over till it's over. Anything can happen.
Anyone here, Toast?
No, he's so quiet.
A man's just
Oh,
stressed
wait.
and quiet.
I'm turning him up.
Don't make us regret this.
Oh, sorry. I had my
Oh,
headset.
I regret it. I regret it.
Anything can happen still.
Anything can happen, dog.
Anything
what do you
can
mean?
Ellie
happen.
Golding.
We're on offense on Ascent. 5-0 with their op.
Oh yeah, no, their eco is so fine. Ziff has 8,400.
Plus knives on his 8400.
Yeah.
Oh, I just came by to say thank you guys for watching.
Aww.
Of course.
You're still paying us, right?
Back in their spawn. I mean, imagine how tempted all of these Oxygen players are.
Okay, now they're gonna spot Pony or no? Creeps out in front of the smoke. But does he dare take a peek?
Oh my god, this is either gonna be really good or really bad.
He wants a flash there. He wants to get queued up, and yeah, he does. But he doesn't go for the peek instead. He sits,
Oh, he
waits
gets
for the
it,
smoke
damn
to
it.
fade, and then he gets one.
Oh, stream lag, sorry about
That's a big opening there for the side of Oxygen, but how do they recuperate? Disguise. Up
Man,
back
this guy's
towards
got a
mid.
stinger,
All four
bro.
Players this time around, no lurks.
Come on, kill his ass.
They're finally going to make a full B take here. These two players in the back. One of them has
Fuck
a
that
stinger.
turret.
No idea what Randy has, but it might not be good. It might just be a pistol. This is tough. Verno trying to help out, but that's actually even better. Aftershock to shut downstairs. 40 seconds left, so it's not exactly chomping
Who's in here?
off the board.
Oh, he missed the shot. He missed the
Disguise are
shot.
finally getting the kills they
Oh
need.
god, the
One
lag.
more
I'm so
player in the back
sorry,
line. Randy
chat.
Savage down to 5.
Anyone here
He'll
in
be
the
done
back?
flash.
And we're gonna see if this is an instance where Oxygen want to save.
Wait,
the
this
operator
Pony
again,
guy's
as
kind
Pony
of.
good to
Get
find
killed.
one scuba. Tucky Blue grenade doesn't move.
Oh,
And
bad
Advance
timing.
Goes down 2
Steal
versus 2.
and clear.
Wait a minute.
And we don't know the util just yet, but Steal in the back and clear up close. Up and knives for Pony.
Ooh, one knife, but that's more than enough to take down the low clear. And not only that, but picks up a
Oh
vandal
god,
to
not the
make
lag.
It's a bit easier. Here we go. Double red. Shotgun out.
Oh.
One bullet will do it. And indeed takes down
Steel's
Clear.
at 5
One more to
health.
go. Steel needs the headshots. The trigger discipline was almost spotless.
It's the lag, I
Takes
swear.
the last two.
This lag is into
Comes up
me.
Huge. Finally, Oxygen with something. And it's in the form of a mid-read.
The lag it affected my players as well, I swear.
Smoke is Disguised way of saying that, yeah, we never had mid control, but this is us trying to take it back. Especially that knife combo. I think that's the read that they made, and it was a good one. Pony coming up huge with 4. But it's these hero plays that...
It's alright, this is good.
Are they replicable?
Because
out of that timeout, and yeah, they
now
went
when they
out, but it's
lose,
again
they don't
off
get
the
as much
back of a
money.
Solo play from Pony himself.
This is all part of our plan to break their eco even harder. It's the
I mean, if it
the
works,
lost
we might
streak
as well just keep
reset.
going after it. Pony has put himself in yet another pivotal spot early on. With 4 players on this side of the map and B. Pony's just waiting for a contact. There's the Vandal. They don't know that the opposite here. Flash doesn't get anything, and Pony gets the first frag. Doesn't even have the dash just yet. The Recon Bolt spots him, but Pony wants to hit and dash. Spray in.
But look who's in the backside.
Able to get another one. Yes, they do. How do they get it? One person to the back of sight, trying to distract the lockdown in to spread everyone away. But Verno could get the big kill on the steal. It's not going to happen.
A little bit risky there from Verno to try, and I feel play that backside. We'll see how this goes. They
Okay, that Pony guy kind of.
To keep his team in it, but instead no. Seal spam through the box.
Alright, gangsta.
Yoden from Gangsta has no bullets in it. He just has shocks and a classic. But they're not pushing. They're not willing to give him anything. A scuba comes from the right side. And a
Damn it, who was the guy who said this shit was wrapped up?
Again, the operator of Pony.
If it ain't broke,
See,
don't fix it.
This is high-level
especially on a map like
VCT
Ascent,
Challengers
where you
gameplay.
can
Nothing
get
is ever wrapped
light
up.
and easy first contact and be able to back up. If it works, it works. I don't know how much Oxygen can actually just work around it, especially if Pony's just not on that site. These rotations from Oxygen, they've been good, they've been fast.
Nothing is ever wrapped up.
This next round, Disguise might give them a big test on A.
Alright, gangsta. Get on the board before Verno.
Oh,
clear with the knives. You guys are screwed.
But this time he's not taking the more aggressive op angle. He's going to sit back. And I think now Disguise are realizing...
We know, like, it's the stream lagging, like, the mainstream lagging, because the audio's coming through, but not the video.
Towards stream. We'll give them this control. Pony with the operator once more.
Oh my god, I think that went between his toes or something.
It's Mitch instead in tree.
Clear's gone. Out of nowhere, Mitch actually gets
Ooh,
that frag.
Exalt.
The retake of Cat, actually. Oxygen put on a bit of pressure, but Exalt is the one with the frag. One already in the middle of sight. Pony looking to retake, but with the gate open, Mitch just swinging it wide open.
3v3.
There goes Ziff.
Verno, you gonna get your first kill here?
Ziff
You gonna get your first kill, Verno?
They're playing for this. Verno and Pony need to hold in towards tree to allow this lockdown to go in as a spike. Already on site. And Ziff knows he needs to fight. A great bait and a lockdown to come through. Baits it out.
There's a rush.
With 40 seconds on.
Exalt.
Exalt knows what he needs to do.
Oh,
Breaks
shoots.
down the lockdown. And a 2-on-2. Exalt left in the clutch. Taking the peek as Pony takes the fight. Looks for another.
No, not the lag,
Needs a one.
please.
But he has a spike in his hands. Has a lockdown. Or apologies, has a null commit, but that doesn't come into effect here.
And they spotted the spike too. They spotted Exalt with the spike on their radar. 20 seconds left.
Exile, you're so big brain. I love you
Will
for
he
it.
make this run? He is. Oxygen haven't walked. They're still waiting for a pixel. He's gonna have enough time to plant. What?
Surely not.
Oh my goodness,
Exile, you're so ballsy. You're so ballsy,
Trying to give
man.
himself any sort of advantage here, especially because it's 37 HP.
Oh. And Exalt.
Did he fake it?
I think he might know that one is in towards Boathouse, but is worried about that lane. He can only hold one. And with no util to work with. And you can see Pony's expecting an aggressive play from... They're both expecting aggressive plays from Exalt. And now they start to realize with the time taken, they need to get a move on. Exalt has made no effort. He's sitting in the backside. Wants the angle. Has a headshot line up onto one. Both are approaching, and he gets one. Line up nearly. The spike tap, not stuck. Exalt, there to bait, there to swing, and he almost has it. Bait and switch. Verna will get it at the last second.
Oh, nice try, man. Nice try. 30 health. And TNT.
Finally, the hard-fought round for Oxygen that they've been wanting. Of course, they've been taking up a lot of momentum just from plays from Pony. But that one, they needed to take away Exalt. They needed to chip away at that defense, chip away at that cat spot. And they were able to finally do it. Finally some momentum, finally some confidence. We get a timeout too. I mean, Disguise, they definitely know good timings for timeouts. I mean, if there's ever a round, Oxygen have a lot of momentum right now.
This is where Ocean comes in and makes slight adjustments that we saw him do in that first map. I think this was around the point as well where Oxygen found 3 rounds in a row. And Disguise had gone 4-0 up. This is the exact moment that Ocean had a word in.
The last time that they took a timeout, only 1 round was won after.
Exactly. So Oxygen, I know that they need to adjust as well. No, they need to make some kind of change now in preparation for what Disguise want to do, but it's anticipating what they will switch up. There's a null command to play with here for Disguise. I didn't get to see the buy fully, but if they have a buy, this might be the round where they elect to use it. Oxygen, though, they've been playing well. Off of the Pony 8 operator, I think has been a key thing for them. He's starting to come alive. And in an instance on the defensive side where he picks up the op 30% of the time, he's finally finding these kills. Finally finding the opening frags that he needs for his team. And giving them advantageous 5v4 situations to win. And he's solo opting out towards me. This is extremely risky though.
Yeah, but... Yeah, no, it is just the solo. You would hope some sort of utility could be had, but he just has the fault lines. Disguised, however, not making any moves over toward that area. It's just gonna be the null command to try to make their way into A. They clear out Wine. There's a big rotation. 3 players in the back of A currently. There goes the first flag. There goes the dash.
So clear.
Not able to get anything. Randy Savage has been isolated. Can Randy get anything? Indeed, he gets 1 out of it. And not only that, but we're back to a 3v3.
No off.
Door close. Hunter's Fury tried to use by Oxygen. I think they're trying to trade the spike and over. Does a lockdown come through as well? Yes, it does. And Exif, he will utilize it here. There's no Hunter's Fury to break it 3-on-3. But this will buy time. And it pushes them back so far unless they want to fight. No, it doesn't hit. It does. The shock plus the aftershock. But not enough. As Clear and Gangsta combine for 2. And Mitch.
What?
Sees the barrel of 1 on the wall. Needs the fight. Gets the blind. He has a chance. Mitch, are you kidding me? And a
Gangsta, let's go!
Bullets to the shoulder, and it's 5 HP for Gangsta to find 6.
Nice. Gangsta got 2 there. He's on the board now.
Couldn't explain such an inexplicable situation, right? The flash goes in. The player had the angle. He turns back into the flash.
5 health. Holy goddamn.
But everything else was marked very, very well by Oxygen. Pulling out that late Cosmic Divide, having the shocks to shut down the lockdown.
Ooh, they're on eco. Big eco.
Gangsta's needed most. Gangsta comes up.
Alright, come on, Pony. Come on.
Another aggressive look is going in with a solo right.
You can't be doing that, man.
The pistol gets shut down.
Against Steel, this guy's the 30-year CSGO veteran.
They cut him out. I mean, last round.
Trying to zoomer on him?
On the last 4 rounds, 3 rounds that Oxygen had picked up. He was probably the only reason why they pick up those rounds. And now with no rifle to play with, it's just pistols here. And so Oxygen relied on Pony for the past couple rounds. Does it fall back to Scuba, who again, has been a big hero player. He has a stinger.
Oh, he knows.
I don't know what it is. Stingers are just an OP lately.
Get out there, Steel. They know.
Especially in my hands, Billy.
Yeah, all right.
Nice. He's good for one. He's good for one.
No, Stingers have, they've been the same this entire time. They've always been good, Sully. You're just doubting. 2v4.
You're also.
Do you doubt Oxygen?
I do doubt Oxygen.
No, I mean, I don't doubt Oxygen whatsoever. I just doubt your doubts. Because if you doubt the Stinger...
I mean, I doubt you purely because you are in. You have been hard stuck going for the reacts. And
teammates covering for him.
I know the Stinger's good because I'm an ascendant.
Let's go, Zip.
So I know what good Valorant gameplay looks like. And
This is
Stinger
such good teamwork. Everyone's covering an angle.
The infamous up my
just trusting each other.
And with no Stingers left in this one.
It's infamous for a reason, okay?
It's Oxygen back on a full buy. Odin for Randy Savage for a second there, but Disguised. Clean round in the last. Pony back on the operator. Needs to, again, find the impact he had.
These ocean timeouts are stopping the momentum
huge. It had been a quick, not a quick pop, but an ultimate that prevented him from getting out.
Alright, Steel, where are you going, man?
With a lot of util dog opening up, and I mean, this guy's picking up the pace suddenly.
Again, because we just haven't seen it. It's good switch up in timing, but
nice
there's 3 people here in this B site. One of them ends up getting a big pick. But as they shift around this B site, I mean, they surely have it on lockdown. They have the KJ. They have the knives out immediately. Disguised, they haven't cleared out any of that util either. They're going straight into A, but there's only one person here.
One of the few
Scuba's there.
That Randy Savage plays on the B side.
What you gonna do, Scuba?
Scuba.
What, you're just gonna let them walk past you?
Him to play off of Scuba, tucked in the corner.
Yeah, Randy's mad.
The door gets closed over on the B site, and Mitch, no noise, a quiet walk up.
Oh,
that's what we're used to. And Steel swings to find Scuba, and this ult is gonna deny the plant, but there's nobody to capitalize off of this from Oxygen.
Damn.
3 players are here, 2 players are here over towards Heaven, trying to get this peak out, and it works out at least against
you can't. This ain't Fortnite, Mitch. This ain't Fortnite. You can't jump in.
Attempt just couldn't have worked there for Oxygen.
Dude, his legs out.
Everything into that one early rolling thunder, and it all falls apart. It's 8-3 going back to Disguised.
And it feels like the quick tempo change from Disguised was a ruse again.
Man, these ocean timeouts are changing the entire game right now.
Quietly walk in towards the A site. And Mitch, who wanted Thunder to deny the plan and initiate the retake. The only issue is that no one was in position to quickly push off the Rolling Thunder. You gave time to these Disguised players to reposition, and now we're looking at 8-3 again, possibly a 9.
Let's move.
And we know how critical this round is, because if it pulls away, I mean, Oxygen and a 9-3 deficit feels almost unrecoverable.
The KJ util was here last round. Would have been pretty efficient. But Disguised, they're not even committing to it.
And Pony out towards mid.
Exile knows. He spots it. Big spot. Big spot.
Spot at least one for
now. Joel coming out.
Out in the open and clear. Looking to dash off of this lockdown.
Wait, is the breach hiding in the back?
See how long Mitch can hold on to this.
Who knows?
You can hide in the back there? Oh, nice. We spotted him.
He takes on a lot of damage. But who knows? Who knows still? Flash comes out. Clear.
There's a guy in the back, guys. There's a guy in the back.
Bullets through the wall.
Let's go Gangsta. Gangsta on the Odin, on Sova, on Ascent is a nightmare. I've seen this guy do this all the time in scrims.
Their team here in the last round. Zip is able to get one back. You still have Clear looking out for a big spot over towards stairs.
As soon as he can buy an Odin.
Oxygen are taking their time.
Seal on this late lurk as well.
Oh my god, Steel.
Completely off guard. Removing another big avenue on this retake. In the last round of the half, it's Scuba to flick to find one, but Steel.
Oh, don't do it, Steel. Don't do it.
And another from Steel as Scuba ends up taking the bullet. Now just on the Pony. There's no one on the site. They have to rush into him if he can get the headshot, but no. 9-3 as Disguised take the first half, and again, another dominant scoreline.
So utterly dominant, and the trend actually continues in terms of the timeout too. No rounds taken by Oxygen after the timeout from Disguised. And my oh my, Disguised on this attacking side where We wanted to see a lot of that push and pull. We wanted to see that steal play style once again, that calling play style. It happened. Such slow play in that first half.
God, this IGLing is making such a big difference. Like, the aim battle, I feel like it's pretty close.
Again,
so all these rounds haven't been decided by aim battles. It's mostly been just like tactics. Like catching them, rotating, util usage.
Pony has stepped up massively, but where one player steps up, another falls. It's not a worthwhile trade. 2 players towards mid and Steel up close.
Nice trade. Good trade.
Exalt's trade. And a rework back in towards Catwalk.
Here spots him on Cat.
Ziff not too far away.
Exalt, who had a pace of 60% of rounds that they played on the defensive side of Ascent, getting first kills. This is the map where he could have a whole lot of impact. He's coming out alone, I think, over towards
some
mid.
extra
Oxygen,
damage on Scuba.
They made their way cleanly into mid. I wanted a little more, but it's just not going to happen. It's going to be a good, organized, slow retake.
Players under heaven. Great stun from Mitch to slow things down.
Yeah. Good util by this breach. It's really like...
Is there a dart to follow? Is there an aftershock to follow? There is.
Oh, the scan. But we can't push that.
Buying time and space. And now Disguise have to get a move on. Great knife there.
Go away, everyone jump in! Jump in and shoot them! Jump in and shoot them!
Great trades coming through.
Yeah, all 3 are spilling out. 2, what a shot from clear. Now Scuba, 1v3, skating around, able to get 1, but a whole lot of damage on the last 2. Not the kills, though. The defuse will come in for Disguise, but Oxygen, how many times do we have to say that one was so close?
The hop out from Disguise. A quick play back into the A site. I mean, it's a sacrifice. It goes 1 for 1, as mentioned. I think it's one that instantly traded back there by Clear.
He's heating up.
And that trade was what set them up. Removed 1 player from under heaven. Had just 1 player isolated there under there afterwards. From a 4-on-4 instantly to a 3v2. And a scrappy buy for Oxygen. They know the stakes. 3 Stingers, a Spectre, a Sheriff. And an 11th possibly for Disguise if they can't win this. And honestly, a lower bracket run is what's in the cards now for Oxygen if they're not able to pick up this round.
Standing ahead. And you could tell how much it means. Every single step. Extremely calculated. Not a single person going for a 1v1. On overstretching for anything. Pull up that util over towards mid. Just trying to see if anyone from Disguised could maybe bite on that.
And they're coming in late towards A. A check back towards A main from Gangsta.
It's going to be the contact from the turret and 2 players ready to execute off of it. They have Nano
plus Nano. Yup, there it is.
We have utils. We have utils.
Back over towards Cap, but it doesn't catch them. Is Oxygen going to try this again? They have a smoke. They have the
careful.
And they're still back.
Coming into a zip KJ lockdown on A. Head over to B, guys. You guys gotta head over to B.
Reliance is on him. Knife to slow down the push as soon as anything comes, and that's the big factor.
Yeah, they finally have a 3rd person here too. Steel here to help, here to watch the cross.
Shoot the smoke. The smoke Evo.
Teammates are gonna have a bit of trouble. That pre-fire from Pony
Oh,
was perfect.
big numbers.
Getting 2 does help out the rest of the round, but Oxygen have a chance. Oh. Wow!
Clear taken out. No chance there, and now Randy Savage. Looking for another on that Sheriff. It's on to Verno. Must win this round. Just to spray the smoke. And a 3K. A 1-on-2, and he takes them both out. 10-4. Oxygen has saved off that death-defying 11.
But
excuse me,
well done. Well done.
What? Where did that last bullet come from?
Bro, Valorant, fix your spray, man. He was shooting in a different zip code.
He literally random flick transfers onto a player jumping Jenny.
Wow. I mean, if there's ever a way to get back into the game, there you go, I guess. Entertaining and leaves Disguised in a reset. And Oxygen, they're using that Steel playbook to their favor. They do nothing. They chill.
Verno. Huge 1v2, man.
They can't force up though, because they can buy up because they forced last round.
kind of back in the driver's seat, at least
So
momentarily.
they're probably on Bulldogs and Inspectors.
The only issue I'm seeing with this Oxygen offense is the success on the defense came off the operator of Pony. He rarely picks up the operator. Less than 1% of the time does he like to go to the operator here.
Man, these guys are taking wow.
So for
guys,
Oxygen,
it's
who does
been
that
a minute. You guys are still in mid. Oh, are you guys going to B?
For Oxygen, who's a key
This is
player
good. This is really good if they go to
come up
B.
big again. Or is it Scuba, who's had a lackluster first half, a lights out first map?
Make a decision.
Nothing here in the second.
Why not Mitch? Why can't it be Mitch?
Oh, guess who's here? Oh,
no!
Oh, the timing!
Cloud9 here to Oxygen.
30 seconds left.
As Util
The actual timing.
Great Util. They can make this a...
There are 3 players here, though.
Alright, Scuba took out the turret. Can he take out the players?
Where shorties can be
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Util for Courtyard isn't getting a single player. Again, 3 players in the middle of this site. It is such a deadly crossfire. 2 trades go back and forth, and what a frag from Pony. Finally,
that's pretty good. That's good for all eco rounds for sure. Exalt?
Steal miles away. Exalt. Looking to maybe kick things off. And
he's waiting for.
Wait, he's vibing. He wants to go down. He only had a shorty.
What a legend.
That's why he couldn't do anything. Now Steel.
Steel's gonna try and keep him from leaving. He's just looking to eco damage here.
Potato 1v3.
I see it happening. Why not?
15 kills. His stat track says.
Very good observation.
Let's see how good he is. Potato Steel.
Yeah, he's doing eco damage here.
Actually, come on. 1 or 2 exits, come on. Oh,
broke his armor. Yes, that's $1,000. He broke armor, $1,000.
Had faith in Steel, but that's at least Oxygen for the time being, right? Keeping things in check. Thank goodness it isn't an eco.
Yeah.
But now the full buyback for this guy is Gangsta. Money to buy and own it if he wanted to, but elects to go to the rifle. So no ultimates lined up. We are close on a couple of them, but I don't think they'll come into this round. So Pony needs to step up, needs to be the entry that Clear was on the disguise attack, but he has to be in here for Oxygen.
Okay. Interesting buys coming out from Oxygen, but they dedicate to the rifles.
I think it's mainly because of the fact that you have 3 rounds kind of to work with here. That you want Scuba to have money for the buy no matter what, able to buy your teammates if you lose this round. Quick play over. Pony looking for that entry again.
Ooh, that paranoia so good. And the angle. He knew that he was going to have to find some high-low here. Steel good coverage with the paranoia, but he might need a whole lot of help. Owl Drone coming in, and Randy Savage in a 1v1 in B main ends up winning it out against Clear. There's the help though. There's Exalt, and around the corner.
Oh, where are you guys looking? Where are you guys looking? The Exalt Steel push and pull. They're looking left and right there.
For Mitch in a 1v3.
Ziff.
He did have some util, but he's fully suppressed. That peek onto Ziff was almost super well timed.
Play time.
The spike is in his hands. The pace of this round is fully in the hands of Mitch.
I just forgot about Steel in mid. And Mitch is just watching his players fall down one by one. Has the spike and an aftershock and Steel.
Let him plan.
I would love
they need the money.
To cancel.
We're a charitable org.
To run out, but he doesn't instead. Rolling Thunder, and that's a threat actually. Didn't see that coming. Mitch with that kill with 6-8, and now
I'm sure
has a chance to play with it.
Yeah, if they just come in through 2 different sides, the Rolling Thunder won't be able to hit.
I think it hits both of them, to be honest.
No way. Let's see it though, Mitch.
Use your ult. Use your ult.
Contact, 75 HP remaining, trying to take down Ziff. Now he's down to 26. He needs to do everything in his power to just get away from these bullets, and it's just not going to happen. This guy's had it just from the mid take, and they end up completing it.
Yeah, I thought Steel TP'd into the back of Boathouse, but that's Disguised, who, in this mid play, like you said, that crossbar is just so deadly, but they just forget about Steel here.
Yeah, almost completely.
He threw the paranoia, and they just don't acknowledge him anymore. And Gangsta there to put pressure into those players B main so that there isn't a flank back in towards market. It's enough money to buy, and thankfully Scuba, who did have 3,500 credits with the Spectre, can buy his teammate, and now Disguised. Now they're playing with fire. Now there's not a lot of room to work with. Now that you're on 11, or probably just Auction don't have much room to work with, now that Disguised are on 11.
Clear's got the knives. Can make some big impact.
Let's go, Clear.
As there's one player over towards tiles, one player in mid. Actually has a crossfire with this.
Oh,
That's
oh.
weird. Clear. This has
Check
to
him,
be
PT.
his.
Check him, PT.
The wide player model. Off the ult, he ends up getting it. Here comes the Exec, rolling Thunder into the back of sight. Ziff is fully spotted. Exalt is in heaven. He does have a counter flash, but nobody's gonna be able to peek with it. Whoa, what?
Gangsta!
Gangsta peeks up from Cat. He's gonna be able to get free out of this.
Nice.
He equalizes the round. Gangsta does it.
And already Exalt is on site, so they can't get the spike, but there's the frag, and a big trade.
All right, Steel.
Steal on this lurk again, but they don't know.
Steel has ulti, so he can
starts to
try to
walk
maybe
now.
get information off the TP.
Steel, look out. There's a rat.
Going right in.
Oh.
Inferno has the angle, I mean. There goes the 11.
The rat got rat.
I mean, where was the opportunity for Disguise? They made it their own.
That was pretty big still.
Cakes are going in for a crazy 3K, like through a
Close
grab well. Just takes down 3 players, and now Oxygen aren't financially reset. They will have enough credits for a buy. Scuba still kind of lackluster in this map, it feels like. I think he's a player that if you can get to turn up, you could see Oxygen maybe pulling this back. I don't want to call it too early, but that's what you feel. Early contact, and it is going to be Exif to try and get something out of it off of that turret. Nothing there, and a quick pop in towards the B site.
Oh, Hunter's Fury to not only get info, but get a whole lot of damage. Pony going in, has an opportunity for 2 frags, but the rotation will come in from Steel. Steel needs to do a whole lot of work, but he's currently 1 weight. He can't do anything in this corner. He's waiting for the cross-up, but he
what do you mean he can't do anything? He's Steel, baby.
Trade, and it's a 2v4.
He's good for 1.
Yeah. Quick exit here from Oxygen. Pony again to lead the charge. Continues to.
They're all low. They're all pretty low.
Lineup.
Damn.
Wow.
Inferno, yeah, through the
Each
wall
of them was
now.
a martial shot
Oxygen.
away.
It feels now a lot of these players are starting to click, especially between Mitch and Verno.
Timeout.
Both
Call a
players
timeout,
coming
man.
alive.
We need that Path in the Ocean
When the
timeout.
team is their lifeline in the upper bracket is coming to a halt. But it's Pony over and over again on this double entry, creating so much space. And now, Disguise.
We got guns though.
The impact
Theo, no
Mitch.
armor,
He's
Vandal.
finally back, right?
Finally,
Clear on the op. I want to see this.
decently massive. 10 assists, right? He's
10 assists, man.
Doing his job. Disguised. A lockdown to play with, and they're leaving mid completely open. There's actually nobody towards his market.
We don't play mid. No one ever goes
Early
mid
knife,
in my
now
solo
allowed,
queue
at
games.
least for now. Gangsta to reposition. Turret spots out clear, and he backs away. Takes this aggressive op angle. The rest of his team begins to shift. But this is where Oxygen are coming.
Oh
Perhaps
yeah,
even
walk
the fact
straight
that
into the op. Come on, Clear.
Pony op
I believe in you.
will call for players to rotate.
You got this, man. Got
I
this.
think
Do they have
Scuba
any
is reading
idea?
it. Yeah, I think he knows.
Let him
Knows
cook.
it already. Wants to put a star to
Oh.
either grab up and cuss him. He does.
Oh,
Cuss to
no.
get clear off the angle.
But Clear's gonna be able to readjust here. I think he might have gotten spotted, but I don't think it matters. The lockdown in. He's still hoping for a peek here. He's still hoping for a pixel, and indeed is gonna get that opportunity. Clear with a big frag, but it's just the one. Oxygen should have sight. But the lockdown
That's
goes
so
in.
close.
3 players haven't crossed yet. Only 1 hasn't. He's going for the plant.
And there's Hunter's Fury here for Oxygen. They do get the plant, and that's Scuba. Scuba alone on the site. Mitch.
Do they know how many people are on site?
Big kill back. Pony tucked in towards logs. All 3 players, all 4 players grouped up in front
Oh,
of B
they
main
know
or in
about
B main.
Steel. Oh,
They have no idea how many of these players are here. It's just the element of surprise. Finally, 2 players making it over towards site, but they have the flank. Verno takes down Steel. Disguised are now down to 2. Do they even go for it?
They have to back away. Oh, picked up already. I can't imagine Oxygen finding a way to recover that.
Hey.
Only 1 player gets to sight, and the rest, they just
We need a
prevent
timeout.
this
We
guy
need a
from
timeout.
stepping foot. Nobody gets out of spawn. And Oxygen continuing this comeback story, keeping themselves once more alive here in the series.
Timeout.
Yeah, definitely
We
need
just
a second
let's
look
just get one
at the
more,
utility
and then we'll talk.
at the start of that take, especially because we just didn't see a smoke back over towards B main.
All right, we guys-
Also, those players just did not
We're
want
getting
to
too
cross over
excited.
towards site.
We need that Ocean timeout.
Timeout. Late game. Disguised looking to close it out, but again, going towards that replay, if we can ever get it, but going towards that play, just, man, Oxygen. They had all the space in the world to potentially make it over to short, but they just didn't.
And this time it's Steel calling the timeout instead of Ocean. We'll see, again, if the theme of timeout, no rounds.
If they're expecting the lurk, I don't know if we can keep lurking like that. I don't know a thing about strategy, though.
To put Disguised over the line.
I mean, there's a lot of minds on this team. I mean, you got the coach, you also have Steel. I mean, if there's ever a time now where Disguise could kind of change up that tempo, it would be now. I mean, we haven't seen some of those one-off attempts to try to get, you know, deeper picks. It could be now where Clear's finally let go.
All picked up for him. Once again, Clear, who found almost a nearly impeccable double in the last. A full switch up, a full mid play, knife towards top mid. They want outside B, and they see nothing. They have to know this is an A hit, but nobody moves. And with the lesser guns, what can you do here?
They heard the flash. There's a one-way.
It's very slow. It's very, very quiet. Finally,
getting ready to go in.
Look how many players are here. It's just unbelievable. 5 players. They all have the contact. But how many players are here on site?
What? I can't see anything, man.
Pony has free line of sight over towards Cat. How does that kill go into heaven? Verno with a shot through the wall. Zip is in the back of sight using a lockdown. Nobody is in the back of sight for Oxygen.
Go. Oh, Clear's already moving.
They shut that all down with only 2 kills. It was just so tough for Oxygen to make that cross, but with so many players, it's pretty obvious.
Still winnable here, though. It's Disguised.
Here.
3 versus 3, and here they come. Exif. Back towards Kappa. They actually go the other way. The head.
Oh, the head.
So he doesn't know that these players have crossed towards mid. And Clear, completely oblivious to this kind of play.
30 seconds left.
Maybe Clear will hear something, but
they'll have to start
sprinting.
sprinting.
This is the sort of spot where you want the opper hard holding an angle.
This is the only place they could be now, and with this start comes out Clear.
The scan. That should give things away.
He takes full B main control instead, and will give Oxygen at least the sight for now. Clear, maintaining B main. Checked, sees nothing.
10 seconds left.
It looks like they just didn't know the recon was there. Clear is coming back. It's going to be that full 3v3. But with the Hunter's Fury, there's no way they could readjust him back into B main. Full control here for Disguise. They even use a turret to try to cover their flank.
Nowhere to run.
But the Hunter's Fury comes out so early. Clear, forced into action. There's one player up front. There's an Astra maybe looking to push, but it's just not going to happen. Hunter's Fury does take a little bit of damage off of Clear, but here comes the crossfire finally. Clear looking for an angle, not able to find anything. Kill onto Gangsta. Ziff down to 17. And Oxygen might have just put themselves back into regulation.
And what a way it would have been if it would have been one of these ecos, right? Where the op is saved, the rifle is saved. They stave off the 12. And a slow walk up. I mean, Oxygen have been playing the Disguise style, the Steel style for these past couple of rounds. Slow kind of walk up contact hits into these sites. And it's been held back by Disguise in that last round. But they do it again back towards mid. Where at the last second, where there's no time for Disguise to rotate. Oxygen putting on the 9th. Disguise.
Come on, shake it off.
Rifles.
Shake it off, team.
Yup, still for Clear to work with.
They're playing well. OXG's playing well, but we are better. We are better.
Can they replicate it here again?
Oh.
We know you're there. We know you're there, Randy.
Clear's behind.
Had to be smoked out by your buddy.
With it. So the play style is set once again, where Oxygen holds on to the brakes, looking for any sort of opportunity to get into a site. And they're going to make one themselves. Owl Drone going in just to get some information. Maybe bait in a rotation, bait in a contact.
Result does end up dodging.
We know you're there.
Out in front, has 2 flashes, a knife here to cancel the exec in a second. But Oxygen They end up backing away. That knife checks nothing, sees nothing, but it's a re-hit here. That's what they wanted to do. And this could be the demise here of Disguised on the A site. 45 seconds left. Keep note of the time here as Pony starts to work his way up. It's up to these individual
We have
fights
utils, man.
between A main and Garden.
Yeah, the
Zip's
smoke
got this.
in mid, it does everything they need. Close up into Cat. They can scale in with the fault line. They are through. Only one person in the back of A that could be able to get a pick here. Exalt is not getting smoked out, so he could actually get one and done. One and move out. And no way! Randy Savage is the one that gets the pick there. Pick coming back for clear.
Let's go.
Get a few more.
And Rolling Thunder here online as well for Oxygen. And they're going to use it. Actually gets everybody. Zip gets knocked as well. That is so much space for Oxygen.
But what do they get out of it? They get a flash in too. Pony finally takes down Zip. They isolate the last two into heaven.
And Scuba just tucked underneath. Gangsta just spamming. It's another save here from Disguise. I think they have to. What? That's like almost 7,000 credits that they picked up the Odin as well. And they're going hunting. They want these kills. They can't let them get away. And Gangsta skates by with one. And Scuba knows, and Steel's watching. I think Scuba can go down here. It's fine to go for the honey. You get one, it's worth it. They don't check. Steel. At least holds on to the operator.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Literally just barely.
Wow. Wow. But don't think Steel could see that angle there. Doesn't matter. The rest of this take, though, the knife doesn't see anything. They take full advantage as there's only one here. But the retake for Cat was such a good attempt. The Rolling Thunder, they had a jet on the front line. Players able to punish off the Rolling Thunder. Now we're on to the next. We're Disguised. They might just be giving up an 11.
I've seen the Steel op before when he was on 100 Thieves and when he was on T1. Here, we are in for a treat. Here. The Steel operator out towards
the legendary
Clear is
patented Steel op.
Dead body goes down.
Why dead?
Because the Steel operator is actually sometimes incredibly inefficient. Because he's holding an angle, especially when he played KJ, it was a little more viable, but on the Omen, he holds an angle, and he has to smoke is the only problem. So he has to come off the angle and off the scope, losing almost all the control there.
He is rotating quite early, though, so let's not doubt full Steel.
That's some good damage.
But the first pick potential is a lot more difficult on the Omen. Can be a little bit more mobile just off of the TP. Let's see what Steel does. Peeking
okay.
Able to get the one. TPing into the back of sight, looking to help out the rest of the team. Nobody is out in the middle of the open for Disguise. 3 players in the back of sight, and it's working. Zip gets a big headshot on the
Let's go, Clear!
Clearing him out, getting 2 through the smoke.
That's it. That's it, baby.
Disguised.
Deal with the smoke push out with the off.
He comes up, gets in the sight, and delays. I mean,
that's Clear.
Up, ineffective sometimes, but he gets one. That's all you needed. That's all you wanted from Steel.
Look at this guy. Just walks out the smoke.
NA's best.
Who's
Clear there to just clean things up as soon as Steel gets that kill, and you can see the impact it has.
Big impact frag by Steel.
It is such a nice
Put him back in the kitchen. He's promoted to head chef.
Now Oxygen. Now Oxygen.
Uh-oh.
They had room to work with. Now they don't. It's one mess up and they're out.
No setup on B, though. There's only one person here. They're going for a big mid play to try to shut this down.
Oh, wait, you guys look at.
Everyone for this team is over towards the B side. Clear finds one and definitely found a lot more in terms of a contact. The call out is there that they're all B.
But that's mid play worked and they're funneling into again.
KJ's over rotating.
The steal up, the stop. And he holds.
Well, there's a reason why. They have the jet in the middle of spawn. Full control of the rotations here for Disguised.
Yeah,
don't worry, no one's in your spawn.
Aware, but he did jump spot, didn't see anything, and Clear. Not fully aware that mid is clear. We'll have to come back for a second. Verno, he hears the drone, so he knows, okay, we have a lot of space.
What you guys looking for?
So much space on this map.
We might be holding that angle. Are you sure you want to go there?
And I think this will cause a shift for at least one of these Disguised players to make a rotate over. And it should be here soon, as Clear makes his contact.
Oh my god, Clear.
Util comes up almost
Clear, baby.
From Clear.
That's the aggression I love.
There was no way that Pony expected that. Now Oxygen, scared of A main, redirecting back over towards Cat.
30 seconds left.
And it might just be a double threat here. The Jet can easily peek with this. Ziff is gonna have the first contact. Here we go.
That's clear.
Right in, fault line in, and Clear's only able to get one out of it. Ziff! Hands of steel, holding on to Cat. Holding on from behind that aftershock, and now Scuba in a 1v1. Does he have any idea that there's a man back?
Yes!
Has no idea. DisguisedToast has made it to Challengers.
Oh, you guys.
The redemption arc of Steel has only
so
just begun. From team to team again, this guy Steel puts teams on the map. He leads another lineup to a major event, and now they compete in 2023. Congratulations to Disguise, and I mean, what an iconic way. Steel at the top of the table as well at the end of the map.
Dude, Steel popped
Disguise,
up. Everyone popped
13 to 10
up.
on map 2, 13 to 4 on map 1, and 2.
We made it to VCT Challengers.
Fashion between these last 2 days, they make it work, and they have themselves this second spot through the qualifiers.
I don't have to fire anyone.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that we ended up seeing such influence from Disguise throughout this entire series, right? The first map controlling tempo, the second map controlling tempo entirely.
Oh,
to
they
the
played
point
so
where the
well.
other team couldn't help but just replicating.
Mainly because I don't have to
fire.
fire anyone. I'm not cut out for conversations like that.
It's unfortunate, but they still have that second chance over towards lowers. But can't help but to think that
they played
was
so
just
good.
too dominant.
Big shout out to Ocean, man. Ocean built this team from scratch.
Which is still a qualifying game. And then they have the last chance qualifier, which happens right after this one in 1 week. So chances are running low for these teams, but DisguisedToast, your team has made it. I don't know why you sponsored the Valorant team, but I am grateful you sponsored this Valorant team because they have proven everyone wrong. Steel, again, the redemption arc is complete, pulls his team to the top. The X-Knights core roster has made it through, and they're just waiting for their boy Scuba. But for now, we have a winner's interview on the other side of this break. It's 2-0 for DisguisedToast's team, and we'll be back with a winner's interview in just a little bit.
God, these guys, they scrimmed like 6 hours every day. The only day they had off was literally Christmas. Like New Year's, Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, they were scrimming. Oh, I'm so happy for them. They worked so hard for this. Like, each player worked so hard for this. I'm so glad Steel's getting another chance. Like, cause I'm not too familiar with the memes, but every time I go online, everyone's like clowning on Steel. I did not expect to be here. Like, when I had this idea, like in I think October, me and Tarek was talking because we were at TwitchCon, and they announced like the format for franchising, and I said to Tarek like, like I don't play a lot of Pro Valorant, like I don't know a lot about Pro Valorant, but it seems kind of crazy. There's only 5 NA teams, because that's only 25 players, and the NA talent pool is like so much deeper than just 25 players, right? And that's when I first thought about it. And I was messaging everyone. I was in the streets asking for the number of Sean Garris because he recently left 100 Thieves. Like, does anyone know Sean Garris? Please. And luckily Sue knows him, and I work with Jenna Garris, so they put me in contact. And I'm like, Sean, I heard you're a good coach. I need you. He's like, nah, sorry, I got some stuff going on. And I'm like, yo, give me the number of the best guy you know. Oh my God, it's the Steel interview.
For yourself.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, tiny bit of redemption, but we'll see what goes on in the future.
That's what we were saying, man. We're saying, so for yourself, this is a redemption arc in the sense that you've done it with 2 teams. You did it with 100 Thieves. You did it with T1. Now you've done it here with DisguisedToast. I guess we'll call it your 3rd organization, if you will. But you're playing with a different lineup, the X-Knight score, and you have Ocean at your side. Can you tell us maybe some differences in the side of having Ocean as your coach, or at least maybe some differences in having this working with a core that are extremely familiar with themselves?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the core, it's like a lot of the stuff that we're doing is stuff that we're bringing together. It's not, even though you have a core sometimes when they might be familiar with chemistry or how people play or anything, you still have to create a new structure where everyone's able to come and learn something new, because the missing pieces of the puzzle, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th players, the coach, the IGL, everything that changes there is a substantial change. So yeah, we just kind of took it day by day, played our practice games, and then slowly implemented stuff over like very long, tedious hours of VOD review. Like literally, like I'm not even joking when I say like we would stay after practice for like 3, maybe even 4 hours, and we still wouldn't even be done talking about the stuff. So like, yeah, we were doing like 10, 12-hour days sometimes.
I mean, we can only guess, and we can only guess like what your mentality is about this, but I mean, this team is just different. The setup behind it, the stakes behind it, it's not as high as the ones that you've had before, but there's still a lot of hope behind it. What makes this team, this move to this team different from the other 2 projects you've had?
I don't know. I think like part of it is just like when I moved to 100 Thieves, it was like they were bringing me in. They had like an idea of like what they wanted to do, and it was like, oh, we want to create this project with these CS veterans, get these like new Zoomer kids, and kind of like get a jump start on this game. When I transitioned to T1, I was brought in as an experienced IGL, but they had the coach, they had players already there, and they were kind of like, they had an idea, but it wasn't like a fully developed, fleshed out plan from the head coach. Or like he had a fleshed out plan, he wasn't able to execute it properly. And then when I moved to this project, it's like me and Ocean are just like, we're cut from the same cloth to the old school CS players. So, you know, like we approach the game the same way. Like when we talk about Valorant, it's like the CS analogies, because it's so easy to just be like, yeah, like in CS, it's easy with this map and this is the position. It's a super simple equation. And this game, even though there's a lot of util, like different agents, different abilities, and different things that you could do, different like combos, when you boil it down to its core, like you can make it very simple. And I think like CS is really simple at its root, and you can make a lot of analogies so people can understand like, oh, this map plays like that map from CS, or this you know, this style of like double peeking, or this style of just like, you know, everything, rotations, gamble stacking. You're up, like how are you going to close out a game? You're down, what are you going to do on eco, stuff like that. Everything is just transition from CS, and then you just like add a little spice to it.
I love that. I love that kind of work. You and Ocean as well go way back, so obviously I expected some kind of connection there. Obviously you talk about how things kind of boil down and are really simple, and how you work 10 to 12 hours every single day. So now that you've made it, you're in Challengers for Split 1 and Split 2, and presumably Ascension playoffs, hopefully. What are we looking forward to you guys coming into the first split, where you have those 6 already invited teams? Is there anyone you're looking out for? What are you guys going to be doing to prepare yourselves to go up against those guys?
Now that we've qualified, I think we're ready for like a 2-week vacation. We're actually going to take our foot right off the gas. Like honestly, job's done. Like why put in more effort? Like
job's done.
That's just stupid, you know? Like
why work anymore? Like we're already signed. Who cares? Like it doesn't matter.
Like I don't. Yeah, it's just like I don't know. We're gonna keep working hard and try to beat the teams that are in the tournament.
Love that. Love that. I wanted some crazy steel brain. Like, yeah, we're gonna switch up our whole entire play style. But no, I love it. You're just gonna keep working hard, head down. But
well, like when we made the team, like we obviously haven't had that long to prepare. We created the team, like I don't know, like 4 of us, maybe like a month ago. Like we still weren't even like sure if like Clear was gonna join until like around this time a month ago.
Wow.
And we got Exalt like a few weeks ago. So it's like we haven't had a lot of time to prepare and like explore different comps and stuff. So a lot of like the agent comps that we run on the maps are pretty like cookie cutter, like they're the meta type of stuff. We haven't really gone too far outside of the meta with stuff. So now we'll have time to maybe experiment with things and find out what our map pool's like. We have Split coming in and one other map's coming back, and then we're losing Bind and Breeze. Lotus is in, so you know, approaching those maps, finding out what our strengths are, finding out if we can change up their comps a little bit. All that stuff is going to be things that we have to figure out in the next couple of weeks, I guess.
Got it. Yeah, I guess that applies to every team. I got the Steel big brain answer of the really dumb question. What are you going to do moving forward? But Steel, huge congratulations to qualifying the Challengers. We're excited to see you in the rest of 2023. Are there any shout-outs, anyone you want to call out before we end things off, and anything you want to say?
Yeah, thank you to Toast. I'm sorry for making you stressed out there, and I'm sure the rest of the gang is also feeling very thank you about that. And you know, this is just the beginning. You still got many more tournaments to stress over, so strap in for the ride. And then
hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, thanks to all the fans. We'll be back stronger.
Got it. Well, thank you so much, Steel. Congratulations. We're going to let you go and enjoy your
All
win.
right,
But
yeah.
for us, that's going to close out our winners interview. And, well, Gus, it's been an action-packed day of Valorant. We had, unfortunately, the nation going out to a crazy team breakthrough comeback. And then, of course, DisguisedToast is, you know, the famous Twitch streamer. His esports team made it through. That's cool.
No, DisguisedToast himself has won a Valorant best of 3 to move on to Challengers.
Yeah, he actually viewed 1v5 the entire.
Oh my god. I don't know. I have no idea what now. I honestly did not expect it to make it this far. Luckily, I have some really great people helping out the team. Ocean, obviously, amazing coach, amazing talent scout. My manager Sue and LeFerrin has been helping out so much with the contract stuff and the structure of the whole org. Apparently, we're supposed to do something called a boot camp or something. Design jerseys, make a logo. I don't know what that's all about. Like, my contribution to this entire team is to trust the people who know better than me. My biggest fear is becoming that owner that backseats, like the coaches or the players. But, I mean, these people are legends and they're experts. And I'm just happy to, like, be here to help them do the thing they want to do. Oh god. Yeah, chat, if you can support all the players on their Twitters, I'll probably tweet it out on the streams. I think after working so hard for the last 2 months, they deserve to like do a stream here and there. Not too much streams though. I don't want anyone becoming too famous. I don't want any situation where they start streaming or practice. You know, can't have those kind of players yet. They can win if they win like VCT Worlds. Yeah, they can become a content creator. Before then, no content creations just yet. Like a couple of streams is fine though. Oh god. Oh yeah. That would make me the happiest. If you wanna, the best way to support DSG chat is to support the players individually, because ultimately the goal is that we want players to join like DSG because it's good for their brand, it's good for their career, right? It's not good for money. I'm gonna say it out loud now. I am not paying as much as TSM or G2. All the players who are on this team, they're here because they want to be here. I think all of them could have been on like better teams, so yeah. No, I'm just very happy. I'm just very happy for them. And I hope they are happy as well. All right. Yeah. Yeah, really thank you to everyone who helped make all this happen. But now, like, the crazy thing is the journey is it's just beginning. Like, we're acting as if we did, like, we won VCT Worlds. It feels like that. Like, for me, I feel like I won, like, Valorant Worlds, but I need to remind you guys.
Components.
We're here. We're in step 1. There's gonna be challenger split, but at least everyone on the team will have a job, have things to do until May 19th. At the bare minimum, we got stuff to do until May 19th. Or step 1. Next step is challenger split. February 1st. That's in less than 3 weeks. I got no plans. Like, how do you prepare for a challenger split? It's in 3 weeks already, and we're gonna, like, the competition now is gonna be like TSM, FaZe, G2, the Guard. Like, we started this team 2 months ago, and we have to play against TSM and G2. Like, hey, we just got here. This esports team's kind of fun, right, guys? And now we have to play against, like, these insanely big esports org with, I'm just gonna say it, they have crypto money. They got, like, hundreds of millions of money and investors that aren't getting returns on their investment. I'm gonna say it now. Most esports org are so unprofitable. And that's why they're picking up content creators. Like, we're picking up streamers and we're dropping our pro teams and our staff. Because they ain't making us shit. Luckily, DSG, we got one content creator on DSG already. And he's pretty handsome and good at Among Us. So I'll cover the content creation side. These players, all they gotta do is focus on being the best they can. But it will really be super helpful, guys, if you just support them on social media. Check out their streams. I hope each of them, like, stream at least once this week. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go get some rest. My heart is like racing so much. God damn. Thanks for watching, guys. Please support the team, support them, and yeah. I'm gonna raid Mr. Sean Garris because him and Robin are the 2 guys that recommended that I pick up Ocean, and I think that is the decision that changed the trajectory of this entire venture. So, I'm gonna raid Sean here. Show him some love. All right.